Hey, how's it going? We're back again with another day of a building stream. As you can see, I'm partway done Hoth, but I've probably got about the other half to go. So I'm going to start on the base, and we've got quite a few other guests with us today, and we'll have a lot more people joining us in later. So do you guys want to just start off by introducing yourselves?
Hi, I'm here again. Resident Gun Builder is back.
Yeah, Zatsunabis, okay.
Yeah.
The Bricks and Minifigs franchise is here, of course.
Of course.
Hi, Drave.
Hello.
Hi, Drave. And
Your
now
resident UK builder. Your resident UK builder, Exotrooper.
Exotrooper. Yeah, it's another exciting day for Exotrooper here because he's going to go into the new year in the stream, right?
Yep, hopefully.
That's fun. Right.
I'll keep an eye on the chat, so.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh,
yeah.
Want those chat people to get out of hand.
Yeah,
again.
already 29 likes. Oh my god.
That's more on the video I released about 3 hours ago. WMX joined.
Chris, you're in the same time zone as me, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Stormy Bricks, I'm not sure if you're allowed to join or not. We have a few builders who are waiting. The cap's gonna...
Don't have to worry, the stream will not go that long. It won't be New Year's for us.
Oh my gosh, that would be a lot. Who's ready for a 10-hour stream?
Not quite a New Year's stream. Man, look at all these people coming out. We got Norlego.
Hello there, again.
WMX.
Who's me?
Who's me?
Danny, the link is in the last call. So don't worry about links.
I thought Danny said he couldn't join.
Danny needs to calm down. I already sent him the link on like 3 different places.
He said link me up in the chat, so.
You building a Hoth now, Chris?
I am starting the base, yes.
That's
Echo
awesome.
base. I was trying to figure out why this bag, it's like, this was like bag number 7, and you got like 3 number 7 bags. And I was like, what could this be? But yeah, it's the base. I guess that's good that that many pieces would go towards it. The main part of this.
Okay, guys, I gotta go, but I'll be back in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
The stream might be full by then, so
right now.
Stream waits for no one.
Exactly.
Bobby, it's 2 hours till 2018 for you, right?
Yeah. Less now.
Yeah, okay.
You've got 1 hour, Norlego. So yeah, Chris, Norlego, or Olav, is also going to be in the new year in this stream.
Isn't that kind of sad, is it?
It's pretty nutty.
Is this how you're going to spend your New Year's, Olaf?
No, I'll probably be leaving in like half an hour.
Ah, okay.
I spent the whole afternoon with my whole family, so I'm kind of done with like all the New Year's stuff. So
I would say we do like a countdown on the stream for whoever's going into it, but it's going to be really bad because we have like a time lag behind the actual live.
You have to count 10 seconds earlier.
yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
we've got Chris Backer back in. Chris Wookie with glasses. Mandris, Porg, and Danny Izzy.
you guys building anything?
Not at the moment.
Jordan, again.
I don't have anything to
No,
build.
I'm not building.
What? Nor Lego. Of course you do.
I'm taking a break.
Ah, fair
Couple
enough.
days. I've been building nonstop for like 2 weeks now. So, yeah.
How many mods is it you've done? Like 6 over the past 2 weeks or something.
I'll check it.
Lego Fox, it's currently 11:06 where I am. So no, 10:06. No, sorry.
206 over here.
Oh man.
Yeah, since the start of December, I've built 5 mods.
Oh, that's crazy.
How many have I? I've
I haven't
done
done one.
2 or 3 in that time. Yeah.
Somebody asked if Ryan's joining today. Ryan should be joining soon. Oh, Danny's in the chat. He says, "All right, listen here, Buster." I don't actually know who he's talking to. Maybe it's me.
No.
Could be anybody. Could also be the person that asked to be noticed by him.
I will send Danny the link if he's worried about not having it.
I sent Danny the link on Instagram, and it's in the previous day's hangout as well. You know where Ryan is right now? Ryan is actually, I think he's just on his way back, but he was paintballing.
Oh, that's cool. That's really fun.
Yeah.
I want to do that again sometime.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a few
I
years
tried
now.
paintball and I got shot every single time.
Paintball's so fun. Have you played King of the Hill? That's the best one. Go around with like the flag or whatever it is.
Adam, I think you're just a very shootable guy.
I think the best moment was the final round. I just peeked up and I got shot right in the face.
Brutal.
I used my teammates as human shields though, so it was all good.
We'll see if Ryan has any good war stories when he gets back.
Hey, Danny.
Who uses Instagram to send links?
Is that the Lego buff?
Yeah.
The one and only.
All right, so for those of you who watched the previous days, Danny was setting up this board, and now
I put my figs on it.
Oh, that's Lord of the Rings figures. I saw that right away.
Oh yeah.
Got the Witch King.
Yeah, I have.
Oh God, I don't have it.
I have 3 more boards to go after this, but
No, not the Witch King, but yeah. That's cool.
that's an Indiana Jones. Yeah. Agents. I have a few openings in the Marvel area because I have a few Marvel ones I want to pick up soon. So, yeah.
which ones
Is
of
that
those?
one of each figure you have?
What was that?
Is that one of each figure you have?
Yeah, except for Urukai Army. There's a bunch of doubles in there, but I just put them all out because why not?
Because they're cool. That's why.
I think for the rest, it's all singles. I think for the most part.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks awesome, Danny.
Yeah, and it's fairly easy to do. I know it took a while yesterday on stream, but if anyone's interested in making their own, it's cheap and easy to make. So if you want a way to display your figs, because mine were just sitting in bags in my closet, and I'm like, I need to put these out somewhere.
I think my only problem with that would be just the idea that now they're all going to be getting dusty, right?
True, but I mean, nothing rushes off.
Yeah, it's not
I'd rather have him get dusty than have him be hiding from everyone.
true. True.
Ooh, Brick Peaks in the chat.
Ew.
Lucas, you should come and join the stream.
Well, I should get Gabe on the stream.
Is Gabe at your house or something?
I'll see him on Tuesday.
We're all excited for Gabe.
Yeah.
You should send him a link.
Maybe I will.
Maybe Gabe checks Instagram for links, Danny.
Does Gabe have an Instagram?
No, he does not.
Oh, does he not? Okay.
How are you?
Chris, how many sets do you have left?
I have this Hoth set, and then I got 2 superhero sets behind there.
That's more sets than I got for Christmas total.
Have you built all the battle packs?
No, I guess I still have all those as well.
You need
I
to
don't-
sell those to me.
I don't. It's tough because I don't know if I want to do like. We'll see, because I'll definitely do this stream again tomorrow. And I'll see if I can get through the superhero sets. But then I don't know if I'll do it again for the battle packs because, like, I'm not gonna build the battle packs. I mean, I don't need, 8 of these sets, right? So I'm just gonna be parting them all. So maybe I'll just sort them all or something like that. I don't know. And if I'm not gonna be using the figures in like the foreseeable future, then I might just keep them sealed. So we'll see. I have no plans to use Rebel Stormtroopers anytime soon.
When your mum walks in while you're on the stream.
Hello, Mom.
So Adam, what are you working on?
I just told you.
What is it?
6 Wolfpack Troopers.
Oh yeah. Did you tell the stream?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey,
Well, I'm sorry.
All the viewers want to know.
I'm sure they care.
Oh, of course. Somebody's being really proud of America in the chat. I'll just calm down.
I didn't know Chicago Bricks was here.
Mine Legend 97 says, I'm making my new Lego Star Wars base, and this is my first stream. And I love the Moxon base. Chris, please look, or someone.
Mine Legend 97. That's a nice name.
That's cool.
It's very unique.
How are we supposed to see it?
Go to his channel, possibly? I'm not sure.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Remember that. Mine Legend 97, right? Benjamin Bricks is saying, oh, Canada.
So there's a guy, Canadian person in the chat now.
And there's another the Canadian person's in the chat. Literally, their name.
Oh boy, Fives is in the
got a
chat.
question
Another
to you.
Canadian.
I know, there's a lot of Canadians watching this stream right now.
Your people are supporting you, Chris.
I know, this is the first time I think I've had a notable Canadian fan base in
Presence.
the chat.
Rebels is a failed.
Zedos wants to know who's going to Brickworld Chicago.
Okay, I'm back.
I think Hydrate was going.
Really?
What?
Are you
Hydrate
going to
just
Brickworld
for sure.
Chicago?
Yeah, I'm going to Chicago.
Whoa!
Going to.
Are you sure they
Everyone's
let
going
all
next
children in?
It's gonna be a long drive though, so
I think everybody in this stream was going to Chicago.
Except for me.
No.
Come on, Exo Trooper.
Not this year.
Wait, actually, you don't live in the States, right?
No. It's quite expensive here, yes.
Did someone say Brickworld Chicago?
Somebody did, unfortunately.
Brickworld Chicago is literally at the worst time for me. Right in the middle of my finals.
I'm taking my finals early so that I can go.
Really?
Yeah, I know you told me.
Adam, why don't you do that?
No,
Well,
it's like the week
here come the
before,
Instagram
though.
messages. Some guys just asked
Exo,
me, please, can you please
that's
add me to
looking
stream
really
that
good.
you're in? Lego Loudmouth, I don't think I'm allowed to do that, so.
Somebody says Brick Fiesta hype.
No way.
That's not. I've heard good things about that
Same.
show. I would totally go if I lived anywhere near Texas, but I don't.
Lego
Chris needs
Fox
to go
Brick.
to every convention.
I bet you that Phoenix Lug goes there.
Oh boy.
I am talking, what are you on about?
Lego Fox Brick says, "Hey Exo, how about you do some talking?"
What is he on about? I am talking.
Is he Australian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks really, really good, Exo.
It's not finished. Look
Oh,
how
that
horrible
does
the
look
back
really good.
looks.
Are you gonna cover that up, or are you just gonna leave it?
No, yeah, I am going to cover it up.
Okay.
But that's the look of it so far.
I don't know Super Cascade.
No, Lego Loudmouth, I can't add you to the stream.
Oh, Ryan's here. Woo!
Content cop is back.
Here we go.
The year is 2017
For now.
for now. I would highly recommend everyone go paintballing once a year with their friends. 10 out of 10 experience.
Yeah.
That's fun. I got shot in the back of the head.
I got shot right in the neck when I went.
Yeah, you gotta wear like protection, but it's fun.
WMX, your phone's getting a bit mental.
Whose phone is vibrating? Too true. When you find the sacred. That is a great meme, Chris.
You're welcome.
I like that.
Sounds quite bad.
That one's super
That's what Lucas
relevant.
is doing. I'm at my parents' friend's house playing Pugware and Minecraft with a bunch of 10-year-olds.
Like Justin?
Yep. Apart from he's
Forget
making
about
Star
Chris.
Battlefront now.
Yeah? What's up?
Adam. Well, this is a great stream, Chris. Thanks for having me on. I'll see you later.
Whoa. The rocket ship is taller than Orthanc?
Oh my!
So Fox Bricks,
Get an answer.
I have no idea how tall this is going to be.
Danny!
I'm probably going to get this,
Oh.
but yeah.
Danny is known for his legendary abilities to just leave a call like that.
Ooh, who's Bricktail Studios?
Yeah.
Ah, yo, what's up?
Oh, how's it going?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
All right.
Chris passed me the invite. Thank you for that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you didn't invite Rich Boy J.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
send
what's
that
up,
link.
Send him the link on Facebook, and if he can join, he can join. Someone say my name.
Yep, I was just saying what's up.
Oh, not much. Just waiting around for midnight essentially.
Someone said
Not much
why
on
does
New
North
Year's, huh?
so
No,
depressed.
I went paintballing earlier, so I've had my excitement for the day.
That's pretty cool. Same boat though. Nothing much going on.
Yeah.
Trying to get this brick film done.
New Year's is an hour and a half.
Yeah, brick filming is a tedious thing that I'm not interested in anymore. I remember like a whole 8 years ago now. I used to be like, oh, now I'm gonna make one of these, and it's like, I could just do other videos too.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I was really inspired by pizza movies though.
Oh, dude, who wasn't, man?
Weren't we all?
Like 2007?
No.
Man,
Yeah,
it's been 10 years. At least 10 years.
I want closure.
Don't we all?
Norlego, when's New Year's for you?
30 minutes. I might be able to stay here. When it's 2018 as well. I can do a countdown.
You have to do it 10 seconds ahead, so it can be registered on the stream.
What matters more, that we say it in time for you, or that we say it in time for them? I think that's the real question we have to ask.
Someone said they're already in 2018.
In Australia or Russia?
What's the future like? Please let us know. All right.
Ryan, Lego Jedi wants to know when the mocks are going to come.
When what?
When you're going to build a mock.
I'll build a mock. I don't know. Maybe this year.
Ryan, your Camino mock was fire.
It's not over yet. There's still more to do. The job is not done. I don't know. I want to build my Hoth mock. I figured out I could do it with a couple tables, and I got to set them in here to see if the layout works or not, but maybe soon.
Yeah, I'm not a mock guy, but I kind of feel tempted to do something or have something to bring to Brick World this year. And I've got a few interesting things, but not all of them are my own designs. So
right.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because I know I'll be bringing a monitor with my film reel going.
Sweet.
But I feel like I got to bring something else.
Is that?
So we'll see.
I'm definitely bringing a few things. I have a few ideas, but I don't know. I'm just not gonna build them just yet.
Does anyone know if the first order AT-AT is the same as the one in Empire?
I think it's a little different. If you look at the difference between the AT-STs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have bought it. You have to look at those pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, I'd assume it's the same.
Yeah.
I think there's a slight difference in the top part. I think it's more blocky or something.
Chris, when's episode 1 of building the Jedi Temple coming?
Very,
I think
very
it has the same. I think it has the
Very
same
soon. I don't know.
The ATST, like the same head style.
Yeah,
It has
same
the same style,
general
but
shape.
I think there's more panels because I saw it in Battlefront. And it's weird.
Yeah, with the ATST, the main thing is like the little rocket pods on the side, and then instead of like 2 little windows for the pilots, there's just 1 little slit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the main difference for the first order ATSC is that it doesn't have a head. Tried this new open concept, but I don't think it's working.
Oh man.
Open air. That's what all the millennials are about.
Yeah, somebody at Lego was busy dreaming about a convertible.
I honestly didn't like The Last Jedi too much.
No, you're not alone in that.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Like, I thought it was okay, but, like, I hated the humor. I mean, doesn't everybody, but, like...
Oh, yeah, that and the politics.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it
Like,
neutral, please.
literally, what ruined part of the movie
What
for me is
politics?
as soon as Luke... Oh, wait, spoilers. As soon as Luke stepped out of all the fire and he just, like, brushed his shoulder, it just ruined it for me, that whole moment.
What were the politics?
Just that little bit with Rose.
How?
Profiteering.
What about it was politics?
It was kind of getting like, you know, all rich people are bad and want to sell weapons to people. Which, regardless of where your politics are, you know, I just
that's
think
true in their universe. I
messages.
think that was the point of that.
I don't know.
Like,
I saw a pretty good meme about that yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I just look at it as, you know, it's about escapism, and then you have directors saying they want to make it more like our current world. Like, hello, have you seen our current world? But I don't know. I think my biggest beef with, you know, just the new trilogy in general is the direction they went, you know, with it, as opposed to, you know, like when I was a kid, I studied like the Legends canon religiously.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
you know, I just look at it and, like, you know, you had Thrawn and, you know, Luke marrying Mara Jade, the Solo twins, the resurrected Emperor. That stuff was cool.
They should have kept with the Solo twins.
Honestly, I read some of that stuff recently, and I think just because I'm reading it after like this new canon's been established, right? So I'm reading it now, and I'm older, so I don't have like a nostalgic thing back to it or anything. And I kind of read it, and I'm like, well, this is okay, but this stuff seems to be just as good, right? Like I read the Thrawn trilogy. I'm like, well, that was okay, but I mean, the new Thrawn book is also pretty good. So
The new Thrawn book is definitely good.
yeah. And I don't mind that Palpatine actually died when he died, as far as we know. The reoccurring Emperor thing just seems to be kind of annoying. But then they really
Yeah, I
brought
hate
that
that.
out in the Old Republic game.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just recently rewatched all the trailers for the Old Republic game, and oh my
The Blur
god,
cinematics.
yeah, they're
Those
so
are great.
awesome.
They're great.
Anyone that
It's like-
someone just said Disney ruined Star Wars in the comment. You're out of your mind.
It would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
Did
so
anybody
not true.
notice how Thor, the second Thor movie totally ripped off that scene from the Old Republic where like that Sith shuttle crashes into the Jedi Temple and knocks out all the columns,
Oh my god, yeah.
and then it opens up and all the Sith come out?
Yeah.
Shocker.
Same from the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
When did they do that in the first Guardians? Like with the Milano?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what he's talking about.
Like
The
you're talking about
Milano.
when the Milano like crashes into the what's it called? The ether or the dark
yeah, exactly that part.
Thanos' ship, yeah.
I mean, there actually has been plenty of movies that have done that, so I don't think anyone's really ripping off anyone, but like,
Batman Begins did that. And Thor 2.
Speaking of people ripping off people.
Oh boy.
Is the overlay coming back?
Yeah.
You want to bring life bricks into the stream this early?
Let go of the past.
Kill it. Okay.
oh, Chris, Lego Jedi asks if you will ever build Crete.
I would wait to see what other people are going to do with it first, and then I'll see if
David.
there's like room for my interpretation to kind of be made. I don't know. I didn't enjoy the actual battle too much because there was never really like an actual battle, right?
Exactly.
I'm kind of
They're just
disappointed about
Just
that.
firing at Luke.
That bummed me.
Yeah, they just gunned down Luke, and that's not like a highlight of the movie for me. So I mean,
Oh man.
The
I'm not
Praetorian
gonna
Guards was...
I'm not gonna create a giant mock and spend a few months on it just to have Luke getting gunned down by a bunch of walkers.
Yeah. You know, the thing a lot of people said they liked about The Last Jedi and the new sequel trilogy is that it's no longer about quote-unquote galactic governments, whereas me, I kind of like that because, you know, guys like us, you know, we are the ones who create these massive battles, whether it be a mock or brick film, and, you know, that's more material for us.
Yeah.
So basically the Resistance consisting of, I think, like, at one point they said like 400 people. That's kind of lame. In a galaxy of like quintillions, all they could find is 400 guys. Come on.
Yeah, that's where it's tough because they really started to drop the politics in like the new canon. They enhanced the stuff during like 4 through 6, so we know what they do up to dissolving the Senate, and then after that, like they do the Bloodline book that's dedicated to pretty much the galactic politics, like 10 or 15 years after, or maybe it's just only a few years after episode 6. And then we do get a taste of it right after episode 6 with Aftermath, but it's all, there's a lot of cool stuff because you want to know what happens when the Empire, you know, where does the Empire go, right?
Exactly.
So that's what they really built up the First Order, but then now we don't know what happens where they just blew up the Republic, right? And apparently the fleet too.
Yeah, because I think at one point they said in The Last Jedi that like, oh, you know, the First Order, they took out the Republic and now they'll be in control of all the major systems within a week or something.
Yeah,
like
within
that.
a few weeks.
Because I think they have yet to actually establish themselves as the new Empire.
Yeah. That line made me really happy, honestly, when I watched the movie, because I've been, you know, after you read Aftermath and Phasma, you're like, what's going to happen? What's the First Order's game plan? They blew up the whole Hosnian system, essentially the Republic. What comes next, right? So they did give us a little bit of information, like what was their plan? Did they have more than Starkiller Base? Like we knew they had more than that, but it was just good to hear that, so we know that there actually was a game plan going into it as the First Order.
Yeah, and the Battlefront campaign DLC kind of points to it as like they're trying to do everything better than the Empire did, and they've been biding their time.
Yeah.
So they better be ready.
Yeah. Well, the Battlefront campaign was interesting, the way they tied it into, like, have you played the DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, just the way we see Leia sends them off to go and, you know, get their allies, right?
Yeah.
So
that's a good point, actually, because, you know, they're searching for additional allies at the end of The Last Jedi, so...
So that's kind of interesting, because I was like, you know, by the end of the movie, you're like, are these reinforcements, are these allies going to come in and swoop in and save them? And, you know, they don't.
Does that
Spoiler.
mean Triv is going to be in episode 9?
But, of course, we're going to see, I'm sure at some point now, we're going to see who, you know, came in to help the Resistance. What is this new Rebel Alliance or Resistance? What's it made out of now, right?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of interesting because we come into A New Hope with the rebellion already set up, whereas what the Resistance is going through is kind of like what we see in Rebels, where, you know, they're just a bunch of small groups trying to come together. So I hope they bulk up a bit more, because I want to see an actual large-scale, you know, engagement. You know, those walkers looked cool, but they hardly did anything.
Yeah.
All they did is shoot Luke.
I'm really hoping that episode 9 isn't just like a bunch of Rogue One inspirational Shia LaBeouf speeches, though, and it's just like them trying to gather these... Because that's the only way that I can think that they can actually like make this plot sum up, is where they gather, you know, all these different factions from around the galaxy. And it just sounds like really boring if they're just going to be giving like these hope speeches all over again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be different, because they'll I'm sure they're going to time jump, and then there's whatever confirmation of the war to end all wars is going to be in the next movie, right? So it should be interesting the way that they play it out, because essentially now the story group gets to come up with what's going to happen in the next how many years of Star Wars, right? How it proceeds and what happened.
How do you guys feel
If they
about
don't
the
already have it all planned out.
Who asked that?
I saw somebody in the chat that was saying that Kylo Ren should have been shirtless for the whole movie.
That square chest.
Ben Swallow.
I really hope they make the Lego figure now. Like, it's become enough of a meme to where it would be a good poly bag.
Ben
Oh my
Swallow.
god, Ben
The
Swallow
May the 4th
poly
poly bag. Ben Swallow.
It'd be DLC as well. Not DLC, sorry. May the 4th.
I really want the Praetorian Guards and then versus Kylo and Rey to be a set really bad.
What
You
about
got the
Paternity
poly bag
Guards as
coming.
May the 4th?
You guys think that'll be the May the 4th?
What will?
The Praetorian Guard poly
Oh,
bag.
yes, please.
Are
I
there
think we're gonna get one in a summer set, so I don't know. May the 4th is really hard to predict because, like, I guess they did do a Force Awakens figure after the Force Awakens figure came out, so it makes sense for them to do Last Jedi. Last year they did a Rogue One, right? The Astromech droid was Rogue One. So,
although
or no, it was R2D2 last year. Never mind.
this time around, you got the Han Solo movie dropping right around there.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, no.
It's
I
too
think
hard
that's
to predict.
6 months between 2 Star Wars movies. That's
I've heard Boba Fett might be in it.
Disney trying to be Marvel.
yeah. If there was ever an example of that, this would be it.
Marvel.
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't appreciate Star Wars as much if they did that, like, every few months, it's another Star Wars movie. Because, like, seeing a Marvel movie is, like, everyone's, like, really keen now. Oh, another Marvel movie, big surprise. But Star Wars is, like, hyped up and everything, and it's not, you know.
Yeah, the more of it is, the cheaper the cheaper it comes off as.
Yeah.
But this is kind of what I was talking about the other day in the chat with, you know, what I've heard is that with a lot of these expanded universe novels, they tell more character-driven stories as opposed to plot-driven stories. You know, whereas a lot of, you know, again, the Legends canon stuff I was just talking about with, you know, the New Republic versus the Reborn Emperor and his, you know, followers, you know, that was all told through books and comics. And that was, you know, a huge, you know, plot point within the whole Star Wars chronology. Yeah. And I think what Disney has said is, you know, we're going to leave that kind of storytelling to the movies. You know, we want you, the authors, to just write, you know, more focused, character-driven stories, which, you know, can be good and can be interesting, like Aftermath.
Yeah.
But...
Well, yeah, all the new books. I totally see what you mean. I didn't get that yesterday in the chat. But today I totally understand because you just look at how, especially all the, I mean, the best example is, what's the 60 Star Wars stories or 50 Star Wars stories? And you know that one?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
From a certain point of view. And that's, yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah, because I saw that, I'm like, you know what? That's a good point. Yeah, and the way I look at that is, you know, like they're kind of saving, you know, the good stuff for movies, and so, you know, I feel like they're holding on to a lot of good stuff, and they're just kind of waiting for the right time to release it and go with it. Mm-hmm. Which is why I feel like they kind of throw in a lot of filler sets, like that quad jumper that you guys were talking about the other day. That it was kind of like, well, it's kind of cool, but does it belong?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'll just be interesting how the Han Solo movie plays out, right? If it's really, like, you know, if it's all in one location and super character driven, or is it going to be, you know, new because, you know, for all these other movies, they talk about what's the new cool location that we can go to, right?
I kind of have low expectations for the Han Solo movie.
I think most people do, but
I think if you have low expectations, you'll be happy with it. I'm sure. Like, I'm sure it's not going to be a bad movie.
I know it's not going to be bad.
Star Wars.
I just feel like it's just meh. I don't know.
Yeah.
You haven't seen anything from it. How can you have an opinion on it? There's not even a trailer.
I feel like
the
if they're gonna
correct-
visit someplace, they're gonna like visit Kessel or something maybe.
Oh man.
But I don't like what they did with that in the new canon because they actually turned it into just like a regular planet, whereas before it was like an asteroid, and it was just like this desolate place that the Empire sent you to work if they wanted you gone.
Yeah. Man, I totally forgot. Like they took us there in Rebels, right?
Yeah, for one episode with the Wookiees. That was where
Yeah,
the Wookiee
that-
gunship came from.
That wonderful first episode of Rebels there. Or first two. Those were a little bit questionable.
Thing I can't stand about Rebels, they can't kill like anybody with a lightsaber. You know, lightsaber is the cleanest bladed weapon that you could possibly kill somebody with, but yet they still have to chop the guns in half instead.
Yeah.
Child-friendly content.
For me, I didn't really notice that. Like, it wasn't super noticeable and too bad for me until it came to this this last season here, and they had the Mandalorian ones on like actual Mandalorian stuff, and it was unbearable because you have like Kanan, he jumps into a stormtrooper transport, and there's stormtroopers all around him, and it's like the same thing when Ahsoka was surrounded by Mandalorians. You know, she like cuts off all their heads, and Kanan like. You know, and then it just cuts to outside the vehicle, and you know they're all like flying out of the transport. You're like, okay, that's not what would happen in that.
Yeah, and they try to call it, you know, family friendly, but then it's just like, have you seen some of the other stuff on Disney Channel? Like, it is just rife with innuendos.
What about Dog with a Blog? I mean, come on.
Sorry, Bryce, I don't watch that one.
Yeah, Bryce, could you inform us on what?
That's the most child-friendly
Yeah,
content out there. That's Prime Disney Channel.
Dog with a blog.
Yeah,
Oh boy. Somebody's saying, whoa, whoa, spoilers, man. Bryce, I don't want you to spoil Dog with a blog.
Oh, I know. I watched like one episode.
This kid Chris Baca is like spamming the same thing over and over and over again in the chat.
What a surprise.
What, you don't like Chris Baca's Chris is a Wookiee with glasses hashtag?
Cough, cough, Xavier, cough, cough.
What?
What?
Sorry, what did you just... You want to repeat that?
I said it's probably Xavier.
No, Xavier's grammar isn't that good.
Oh, would you
That's
look at that? My lovely co-host from the Frame 100 podcast, Austin, is in the chat.
Austin.
Okay, I take
up,
back
Austin?
what I said. That's definitely Xavier.
I'm surprised First Order Legos isn't in the chat yet.
Norlego. Hashtag Norlego is Tauntaun.
That makes sense.
Hashtag Bricks and Minifigures is Womp Rat. Hashtag Brickville is Sarlacc. Hashtag
What?
Hydrave is Jawa.
How the heck am I a Sarlacc?
Chris is a Wookiee with glasses. Exo is a Wampa. Ryan is a Porg. And Danny is an Ewok.
I'm not even gonna ask at this point.
Toad, you should play Battlefront 2 over Roblox.
Come on, guys. Where's the Porgs in Battlefront 2? Why can't I play as a Porg yet?
Can we get the shirtless Porg DLC?
The Porg DLC, yeah.
Yeah, I've concluded that Rose is the reason that I cannot shoot the wildlife in Battlefront 2. That's what everybody wants to know. Why can't I shoot the monkey?
It's like a must in Battlefront 2. It's like shooting all the wildlife that walks across the screen.
Can you shoot those like the crystal foxes in the game?
Nope.
Wow.
What a shame.
I mean,
Not
you
really.
shoot them, but they don't die.
Yeah, you can't shoot any of the wildlife. It sucks.
That's so lame. Old Battlefront 2, you'd like shoot the fish that are on like the Kashyyyk water and stuff, and they die. That was an important part of the gameplay.
I love
Yeah, at
shooting
least
those
in the-
birds in Halo Reach.
Yeah, the emus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At least in the first the 2015 Battlefront, you could shoot the Ewoks. They would actually have a hitbox.
That's pretty good.
Murdering innocent Ewoks. Definitely something I would do.
Ewoks deserve to die.
Okay.
I know they would just go in the hut, right?
Okay, Hydra.
Did you guys know that Ewoks were used as like what is it? As like comfort pillows for veterans after the Galactic Civil War. It's true. I'm trying to remember which book that was in. Probably Aftermath. There's some old retired rebel soldier, and they're like, "Well, we could get you an Ewok." I was like, "Ah, that's pretty good. Take it." But instead, he took a BB unit. So.
Yeah. Best use of Ewoks I've seen was Star Wars Empire at War, the Ewok handlers. They'd strap bombs to the little guy's chest and throw them at people.
Wait, what? Empire
You
War?
don't remember that? You guys were talking
No, I
about
don't.
Empire at War the other day. So
In the first one or the second one?
the expansion. It's a Zon unit.
Yeah, is it really?
Yeah, you have to corrupt Endor, and then it'll give you Ewok
You can buy
handlers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just this guy who's got like a Buddha belly with no shirt on, and he's got this bag full of Ewoks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the guys who made that game were just like, we can't pass this up. We have to redeem this. There
Well,
has
they
to be
did
a better
so-
use for these creatures.
There's so much awesome stuff from like the Legends universe in that game. It's
I
awesome.
know.
Like when you go to Dothmere on the campaign.
Oh,
it's
yes.
fantastic.
And then you get to bribe all the AT-AT walkers.
Yeah. I played it. I did a full Galaxy campaign, or the full, whatever it is in that, 60 planets.
Galactic Conquest, yeah.
Galactic Conquest. I did it online against my buddy Justin, or Productions.
Oh boy.
And it was brutal, because I was the, what are they called? The
Zon Consortium?
Yeah, I was the consortium, and I corrupted every single planet in the galaxy. So it was just brutal because you can see where all the troops are. It's like playing Risk, and they can't see where anything is, but you know all their troop movements and stuff on every planet.
Yeah, and you can strike wherever you want too.
Yeah, and you can sabotage all the buildings too.
Yeah, the
Brutal.
Zon Consortium was deemed OP pretty early on.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, I played around like that, Empire versus Rebels with Tom Scorchbricks from the Frame 100 podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. Needless to say, he doesn't want to play against me anymore.
People are commenting shirtless Chris.
Oh man, what have I done,
That's
Chris?
We should play Empire War sometime, though.
Yeah, heck yeah. Totally down for that.
Awesome.
Yeah, actually, the brick film I'm working on is going to be part of a series, and I actually decided to name it after my all-time favorite mod for that game, Republic at War.
I saw.
Yeah, it just got an update, actually. It's got some pretty cool new stuff.
I'm excited for that.
The shirtless EXO now.
Xavier posted on his story that he got sent the link, but the chat or the call is full.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Actually, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was able to sneak in here after somebody left.
Yeah, I was gonna have Rich Boy J on the stream, but then it filled up, so I guess he'll be on tomorrow then, or later. We'll see.
Where's
10
with you
minutes
and
till
streaming
2018
lately?
now.
Ooh.
Did Xavier block me again?
Again.
All right, starting to look like Echo Base here.
No, he didn't. It's okay.
So let's just shut this up. Okay.
This is somebody asked the very important question: will it end Captain Rex's life in Rebels?
No,
It should.
because he's in Endor. It got confirmed by who is it? Like the Clone Wars writer or like Rebels writer?
Dave Filoni.
Yeah, so I'm not. It might have been him. I'm not sure, but so you know the old guy in the last movie in the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's supposed. That's supposed to be Rex, apparently.
Yeah, at least Filoni said he
Which is
wanted
pretty neat.
it to be Rex, and he's the guy who runs that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they ever confirmed it though, right?
No.
Wait, it's not confirmed? I
I
thought it
think
was.
it's pretty much accepted though. Yeah, I thought it was as well.
All right, the fireworks is starting, so I'll be back in a half an hour.
All right.
You might be able to hear it.
Yep, we can hear it.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Oh,
Take it easy.
my Lego man just joined.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going good. One sec. This is the first time I showed my face, though.
Oops.
What's that? Can I?
You can flip the camera around, you know.
Here we go. Let me set it up here and.
Yeah. I have got to get me a new webcam. I just haven't bothered ever since my old Microsoft Life Cam that I used
And
to
there we
trick
go.
film on for so long died last May.
Uh-oh. Press F to pay respects.
Yeah, using a DSLR now though, so much better quality.
How do you hook up a DSLR onto a stream?
Oh no.
I'm trying to figure that out.
For streaming? For frame capture.
Yeah, for streaming. Frame
Streaming?
capture.
I don't think you can. A buddy of mine actually tried to do that, like an old 50D.
Yeah. Well, I've looked into it. I think you can do it if you're using OBS, but I'm not sure about Hangouts. So I'm gonna have to look into it.
Yeah, the best you could get is the little live view feature, and obviously the camera has to support live view to do that.
Oh yeah, obviously. I think Brickvault uses OBS.
But if you're going to have live view running like that for that long, you need an AC adapter because your battery will die like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and if you're going to do that, don't buy a crappy one because those things can burn your house down.
Would not recommend.
Yeah, the Chinese knockoffs are not the safest things in the world.
Another good Star Wars question in the chat is, what do you guys think Thrawn's fate will be?
Good question.
He dies. Spoiler.
I hope
Die
his
by the
fate
hand.
is a long time coming because I want to see more of him.
Yeah.
I
think-
he could get killed by Darth Vader.
Best case scenario with Thrawn is he was one of the ones who went back with the First Order, and we see him in Episode 9.
Yes.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
I think that's like best
Unless
case
it's
scenario,
episode
but
9.
I don't know if we'll actually get that.
Yeah, either that or
Yours
maybe
too,
he'll
wants to see
return to
Shred.
the Chiss.
Yeah.
Because I think the whole reason that he decided to join them, right, was to kind of figure out how capable the Empire was and whether or not it posed a threat to the Chiss Empire and the Unknown Regions.
I can't remember what's exactly right anymore because I've got Legends and canon
me
mixed
too.
up in my head. They're too similar.
I wish they would just take some of that Legend stuff and make it canon again.
Well, they
I mean,
as
they
in
have
like
in some
Outbound Flight.
cases.
And the old Republic.
It's tough because if you take a book like Outbound Flight, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's like it kind of happens just pre-Clone Wars, and it's like Thrawn's or their first encounter with the Chiss, and the problem is you've just got some other aspects in there, like the Jedi Master. What's his name? He uses force abilities that they don't have in the new canon, right? So there's a few awkward things like that. What is it? Battle meditation? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what actually would be kind of interesting is the Yuzhan Vong was an interesting part of the old Star Wars canon. And I feel like, people said, like, with The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson wanted to do something different. That would have been something different. To kind of go down that route where, these aliens are friends to nobody and, they take these planets that you've kind of come to know and love, like Coruscant, and then they totally change and terraform them.
Yeah, it would be interesting. Like, that. The weird part is they have this stuff in Legends, right? And that kind of, it was the reason why Palpatine was building this military and did all the stuff he did. It's kind of like this other reason for that, other than just being bad guy who wants to rule the universe or rule the galaxy with power, right?
Yeah.
So
now it's kind of, he did it because he was bored. Was their kind of their justification that he
kind of,
how
but they
powerful
also
he
played
could become.
He played it pretty much the same though, because he was getting like called, right? He was getting called to outside the galaxy, and he was trying to explore. But it's not completely the same.
Wasn't he supposedly getting called by Snoke or someone like that?
Is that still a theory, or is that true now?
I think that's kind of what they lead you to believe.
Yeah.
I thought that was I think that was in a Star Wars theory video or something.
Yeah, that's that's probably where I saw it.
Okay. They keep on putting out just some extra facts and stuff and some good information on Star Wars in lots of the recent books. I'm not talking like the novels, but the visual dictionaries and stuff like that.
Chris, I think you got me addicted to the audiobooks.
Have I now?
Yes. I've been up till like 4 a.m. listening to the audiobooks every night.
Which one?
At first I listened to Phasma, and then I am currently listening to then I listened to Inferno Squad, and then now I'm listening to Aftermath.
Okay.
Don't spoil me on Inferno Squad. I'm currently reading that book.
I wish I had like an Audible link to give you guys, but you guys can sign up for like a free trial and just try. If you want to capture that other part of Star Wars that's in the books, definitely try an audiobook, because it's not too bad. And if you're a builder, it's really good for when you're building, because then you can like listen to the audiobook and potentially get other stuff done as well. So they're pretty good. And then it's up to you to, kind of picture it in your head, right? So it's kind of cool. Great. I've listened to every single one of the canon books so far, and they're all pretty good. Highly recommend.
They just get uploaded to YouTube, like the entire audio, so I just listen to it there.
Yeah. Well, the problem with watching them on YouTube is sometimes they're not complete. There was one that I listened to on YouTube, and then you get to like 10 hours or something, and then they don't actually have the end. And I was reading Canto Bight, or listening to it on YouTube, and I think I'm like 6 hours in, and then it got removed from YouTube, right? So I'm like, well, I guess I don't get to find out what happens. Or I'll find out later.
Yeah, thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, I listened to all of them, and so far, Phasma and Inferno Squad have been complete. I think Phasma's those were both like, I think 13 or 14 hours.
Yeah. Phasma is an intense book.
Yeah, I know.
I did not expect that, because it's really not a side of Star Wars that you've kind of ventured into yet. Like, it's a real Mad Max kind of. It's a really interesting world in which she kind of begins on, and her story is really intense. and it's not told from her perspective, so it makes her even like a cooler character in that way, because
It was different from Inferno Squad because it was such like I went to Phasma first and then I went to Inferno Squad and I was like, wow, it's such a slower book.
Yeah, Phasma's got a lot of action and like it's discoveries all the time, whereas Inferno Squad, there's a lot of character development and you really get to know certain characters. Whenever they get to the one planet, you learn all the characters, and then
I really did not expect that. I totally forgot. I think I saw a video on it, but I didn't realize that one of the Clone Wars characters was.
Whoa! Don't say that on stream. That's a big spoiler.
I just said one of them.
That's like you find out who it is at the end of the book, and then your mind is blown because it's a Clone Wars person.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read this book now.
All right. Say hi, Drive.
What?
What?
I don't think he was leaving.
He said he's gonna read the book.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay then.
That's what they all say.
But no, yeah, definitely. If you're interested in more Star Wars stuff, just go ahead and do it. It's awesome. And if you ever, and if you're too cheap to actually buy them or get them with an Audible trial or anything like that, there are some on YouTube. And if you run out of canon ones, don't be like afraid to go into the expanded universe. Like you'll see probably the Darth Bane books on there, and
I want to read that
stuff like that. And honestly, like I mean, the Darth Bane trilogy stands out for me. It's like one of my favorite ones out of everything that I've listened to. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But
at this point, I'm kind of keeping like a quote unquote head canon. You know, like what doesn't seem to conflict, but what's still really cool. I'm kind of going along with.
Okay.
And the fact that, Disney has done away with a lot of the, the non-Clone Wars TV series Clone Wars canon, I feel like that's kind of given me a bit of license to retell some of those legend stories, through brick filming.
Okay.
Which is something I'm looking to do. That's why I asked you about the ATXT. Because that was a big vehicle from the 2002 Clone Wars video game.
We have a shirtless Kylo Ren on stream.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh dear.
Oof.
Who is that?
Everyone's favorite character.
Ah, there you are.
Then Swallow.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta glue a 1x2 onto the front. So then it's a like.
Yeah, I saw that
this morning.
Yeah.
I saw that.
You have to get his nipples just right.
Oh, I might have one. Let me check.
Glad we're all up to date with our memes.
Exactly.
Hello, by the way.
It's one of those weird things where
Lee's
here. Oh, how's it going, Lee?
I finally
here for a while.
Oh wow, Lee's here. Finally finished one of the Wolfpack Troopers from season 6.
There you go. Whoa.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
And then, yeah, Wolf is decent, I'd say. He's not the best, though.
I think he looks great.
I ran out of these backpacks, though, so I can't give them to all of them.
That's so cool, because that's a really unique minifigure, right? Like, you don't see many other customs of that around.
I haven't seen any
more
other
of the
ones.
Troopers, too.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna redo it eventually. When it's not for a commission, I'm gonna make a Plo Koon, the hooded version too.
That's cool.
Then we'll have the full fit. Just like I need to do the Jedi Master for Keeley.
Nora Lego says, I'm hearing 2017 is shit. I'm from the future.
God, Xavier wants to join.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Last time I did that on my stream, that did not end well.
He said something questionable at the end of yesterday's live stream, so I don't know if we can invite him back.
Yeah.
By the way, before I forget, what are you guys using for your overlays?
There's something in Hangouts if you're on your computer. It's a little toolbox.
Ah, okay.
Should be on the left side, I think. There's a bunch of little icons.
Let's have a look.
Let me see.
Left side. Screen share. Hangout toolbox.
There it is.
There you go.
It should be called lower third. You can put the name and everything on there. I just put Zatsunomi's in training just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun, I'm sure.
Just for fun.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You know, it's a really awesome feature.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys were using like whatever the heck that YouTube streaming software is, like Wirecast, I think.
No, I have no clue.
It's like YouTube's version of OBS.
Oh, I think, yeah.
And the reason I was looking into
I
it was
know
because, for those who don't know, I do a brick filming podcast with two other great guys, Frame 5 Studios and
No,
Scorch
Xavier can
Bricks.
join now.
There's actually a couple more co-hosts now that we've added on. But we were actually looking to show off the trailer for Spuggastu's full CGI Squad 42 sequel that he's doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Norlego says, want some 2018 spoilers?
Yeah, is the Han Solo movie gonna be
I
good?
think the first day is January 1st.
Oh, I put the 1x2 on Kylo Ren.
What if a Han Solo movie trailer dropped at midnight?
What if?
That'd be so awesome.
Work.
Oh boy,
That's a Fireman Swallow.
that's a pretty questionable Kylo Ren.
I know.
Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about.
To our streams, other customizer, the Bricks and Minifig franchise. I mean, they need to step up their Kylo Ren game because
Hey, I have that Kylo Ren. I can get the pants from the new one too.
Yeah, I just used the old Kylo Ren.
I was thinking about making a custom where the pants are like all the way up to his neck. Be pretty on point. Because the pants are just never high enough.
Kylo needs the big arms.
Oh yeah, I need to get the big arms from the flashlight figures too, and then just and then put those on too. Oh man,
Might as well give him some overalls while you're at it.
Yeah,
hold up those pants.
Put on some suspenders.
I got a couple of rubber bands.
Oh man, now you guys are getting me excited.
Be right back.
This back wall's looking pretty dank.
Looking good.
All right. There's a question for me, and it's interesting. A bit of a personal question, but didn't you once have a friend who helped you with videos? He made a few videos on mocks he made. Can't seem to find those videos. I have had a few people help me out over the years. Right when I got started, I had a friend named Scott who made a few. I think his builds are on my vlog channel way back. And he made like 2 or 3 or 4 videos with me. And I think he helped with maybe 1 or 2 mocks. And later on, I had some help filming the Falcon drop video. Dropping Millennium Falcons before it was cool, Ryan? Just kidding. What are those guys who do it now? Test it or?
Yeah.
Red and Link didn't Alphabet Studios help you with that?
Red and Link, they just did it, but yeah.
Alphabet Studios.
Yeah, Alpha Brick Studios, but I think he changed all his stuff. He's a photography account now.
I don't know why, but blowing up Legos is like the funnest thing to do.
I have never
I feel
had such
sad
actual,
whoever
like,
thinks it's fun.
I
They probably
burnt
all
people-
support London.
I burnt some Mega Blocks in my fire pit.
that's pretty good. But that's Mega Blocks. People did not actually like my Falcon drop video. I've never had so much negative feedback on a video.
That's because with drop tests, people don't like seeing stuff like that destroyed. They think you're stupid for doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was that AFO called? Oh, what was his name?
Yeah, especially like the UCS Falcon. People didn't appreciate when I did that. There's the one guy, Aussie Bricks, who was like, "Oh man," he went off at me in a live stream.
Yeah. One of the coolest videos I think I've ever seen is somebody took a bunch of that like magic sand or whatever they call it, and they packed it on, and then they put a bunch of sets over it and a bunch of figures. And they put firecrackers under it, and they blew them up, and it like blew the sand, and they recorded it in like slow motion. That was definitely pretty cool.
Don't try that at home, kids.
No, definitely do try it at home.
Ryan has done a few questionable Lego destruction things.
I know, it's like if you destroy your own stuff, you get in trouble by people. I don't get it. You're not allowed to do with whatever you want with whatever you own, I guess.
How dare you produce your own content?
I know. God, it's so terrible.
Everybody wants nice things, and they can't stand to see you destroy your own.
1,000-degree knife challenge with battle pack, Ryan.
I found that thing burnt to a crisp. It's in a bag somewhere. I'll get it. This is great stream content. I'm gonna find it. There's like the stormtrooper like bent off and melted. It's great. Hold on.
There you go. That's the best I can do.
What's the hat?
What is that? A hat?
Festive.
Gandalf.
That's
Figure
Genji.
it's the multi-supporter.
I don't get it.
I don't think you're supposed to get it.
Nah.
That's the point.
Hawkeye, do you care to show us your Jeddah City?
Kids, don't smoke Le Pen or else you end up like life bricks. Oh boy.
Okay.
No.
I
That
want to
looks
see that
great.
mock. That looks awesome.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Wait,
I'm
what?
still working on it here and there.
I love the
Whoa.
slanted wall on the left side.
The what?
The slanted wall on the left side.
This? Oh, this.
That looks pretty cool. And that, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Who here loves Greebling?
I had half of this at this year's Brick World, 2017. I had half of this. I had some of you guys come over once.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I was so heartbroken this past year at Brick World. I was fighting a serious digestive disorder, and I felt horrible while I was there, but I just had to go, and I wasn't able to stick around, so it's very sad. It's a once-a-year thing.
Are you going to the next one?
Oh, absolutely. I'll be displaying, hopefully.
Sweet.
Awesome.
So,
All right, I'll be back.
that turbo tank you built, are you going to bring that, or is that someone else's design?
That's someone
mine.
else's design. Well, mostly anyways.
Oh.
I kind of
I
reconfigured
thought you
it a
said
bit, and it had a whole bunch of play features that I basically did not add.
Yeah.
The wheel design is different, but I would certainly not call it my own. But then again, you know, it kind of brings up the question, is that an okay thing to do? Because it could still be a cool thing to see.
Yeah.
So,
All right, Chris, you want to present me?
that's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
At my core, I am an animator.
Tell me when I'm presented.
You are
Spin
presented
the Apple
Ryan.
Watch.
You have the floor.
All right, so I have a whole bag of stuff over here. We'll get into that bag momentarily. I know I have a banana man that's cut in half, but he's not in this bag. He's somewhere around my room. However, this is my battle pack, looking pretty good, right?
All right, I'll
Hold
be
on, I
back.
can't.
Oh, wow.
I gotta be able to see what I'm looking at. Hold on. There we go.
Exclaim just said time to shoot hydration.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
did
little
I-
singed.
Xavier, what did I do?
See where it was cut right here?
One like equals one cry.
Yeah.
You should post it
This
on
is the stormtrooper right here.
You can still
I
get
guess
it.
count that for my army, right? Does that count for my army?
Oh yeah.
Should I add one in the description, Chris?
Yeah.
That looks like rock work.
So
He's
yeah,
a casualty.
that's one way to do it, I guess, right?
You
Looks like
melt
rock
it.
work.
Let's see what else we got in this bag of tricks. Here's some 2x4s I cut in half.
Inside Anders rock building techniques.
No, not the 2x4s.
This look kind of cool like that. We have
How
this
dare you
guy
put
whose
the
leg
2x4s?
is. He's seen better days, that's for sure. If it'll focus. He's. God, come on. Bam. Focus. Yeah. Cut him down the side. What other cool stuff is in here? There's an octopus who's not an octopus anymore. It's a sextopus because it's only 6. There you go. Cut in half. What else? What else? What else? The Banana Man's the other cool thing I have playing around here somewhere. He's an astronaut. Not really an astronaut anymore. His face is melted to his face. Oh, there's some good stuff. More 2x4s.
Someone in the chat said, "Looks like those Lego. Looks like that Lego doesn't have the high ground."
I could definitely see like charring up your Lego bricks as like if you look at the front of these pieces, like if you wanted to get a dirty look to them for like whatever mock or look you're going for, I could definitely see like putting a flame to them as like a valid way of doing that. I don't know how it would be regarded in the righteousness of, you know.
That'd be a convincing prop for a stop
illegal.
motion.
Ryan, you really disgraced those 2x4s.
Yep, I got plenty more though.
Some people would probably like want to shoot you, but it might be pretty cool.
Or worse.
I mean, it's a battle pack. There's plenty of those that are existing in the world. It's not quite a UCS Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
That is that.
I will say, speaking of cutting Lego, so for this brick film I'm working on, I cut apart the battle droid legs so that I could actually have them walk properly.
Yeah.
And the regular battle droids, the legs come apart really easy. The super battle droids, on the other hand, that plastic just does not want to give.
Yeah, that plastic is insane. I've tried to cut them for previous mocks and stuff, and no.
Yeah, this does not want to happen. Eventually, I got it, so I have one super battle droid that can walk.
Just one?
Yep, and
That
you'll see
one
him
guy
strut
who
his
made-
stuff in the film.
That one guy who made the video about how to make droids walk with like the magnets.
Yeah.
That articulation and that video just blew up. You got like 110,000 views or something.
Yep. I think the same happened with his Battlefront 2 trailer.
Yeah. Well, he
Alright.
knows how to make popular videos.
Check this out. We got some Echo bass finished here.
Ooh.
I'm back.
Wait.
Look at this play feature.
Lovely.
Intense. And does the snow speeder fit through?
That is the question.
Oh, barely.
Just barely.
Good
I
enough.
have to be a really good pilot.
Does the U-wing fit through? No.
Throw it and see if that works.
Not
Yeah, I'd
yet.
like to speak to the guy who engineered that door.
I don't know. It's pretty good. Better than I expected.
The play feature is there, the size is not.
Yeah. The actual gear work is pretty solid, though.
Well, it's a play set. It's called a play set for a reason. So
Yeah.
Hydrate, stop ruining everything.
Yeah,
Who's excited for the UCS Y-Wing next year? Or this year, depending on where you live.
Y-Wing?
Yeah.
I just got the smaller one. Why?
That's what a lot of people
Why?
said on my video. They're
Yeah, why?
like, I just bought the little one because they remade the X-Wing and they remade the Snow Speeder, so that's
It's
what's
so
next.
Stupid though. I don't want another remake.
Boo-hoo, I do.
I'm
want
still
that.
waiting on a
I'm
UCS
buying it.
AT-AT.
Definitely not happening next year. maybe 2019, 2020, but I don't know. I mean, they've shown a willingness to go above and beyond with obviously the Millennium Falcon, $800. So I think an AT-AT is iconic enough that they could get $500, $600.
I would love to see an UCS
But obviously,
AT-AT.
it can't happen anytime in the next few years, really, because you can't have multiple $500 to $800 Lego Star Wars sets out at once.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to wait till the market or till their product line allows room for it. So after a couple years of Cloud City, or if the Millennium Falcon retires relatively soon, or I'm assuming they're going to retire the Death Star. However, I could see them keeping that out and then retiring it when they release another 500 UCS set. So I don't know. I think they'll retire the Death Star anyway, though. It's been out 10 years now, coming up.
Oh man, I'm on like the bag that finally has all those super cool figs in the set.
Thank
The
God
only
for
reason why you buy sets just for
Yeah,
figs.
we got
What
like the
figs
orange
does it come with?
astromech, so that's ridiculously cool. And then the new K3PO, which is cooler than I thought. It's got like eye printing, which is intense. The old one definitely does not have that.
The promotional Nutcracker.
I love the eye printing on the
Yeah.
C-3PO and stuff.
That's
Noticed
insane.
that on my Luke's Landspeeder one.
Speaking of figures, has anyone figured out that April Clone Trooper Battle Pack? Are they going to screw us and give us more gunners, or are those actually...
Probably. There's no
legit
official
white
picture of
clones?
it yet, though.
I think they are going to give us gunners.
They would have
that
just
would be
put white
so
clones
slap
in the
in the face.
preliminary, but
They must do commandos.
I mean, why would they give us what they want when they can just give us gunners?
Exactly. Seems to be their mentality nowadays.
I mean,
Although
at
I own
least-
quite a few of the plain phase 2 now, so I don't want them to do that, because then the value will drop.
Yeah.
Same here. But I mean, at least we're getting clones, so.
Just let me sell mine first, and then they can release them.
At least we're getting Jedi.
Oh boy.
Kiadi Mundi and
I definitely need 30 Kiadi Mundis and
the other
Coleman
guy.
Trevors.
Just what I wanted.
Just build a Geonosis arena mock, but have the only Jedi be Kiadi Mundi and Coleman Trevor.
I like that idea, Adam. I'll take that into consideration.
Alright.
It's on the list. Jedi Temple, Kiadi Mundi, and Coleman Trevor Arena.
Kiadi Mundi, Coleman Trevor Adventures.
Yeah, Geonosian Arena, except all the Jedi are Kiadi Mundi and Coleman Trevor.
Evil.
That sounds like a meme.
Yeah, it sounds like a meme video.
Someone needs to Photoshop the Geonosis battle scene with just Kiadi Mundi and Coleman Trevor.
Wasn't it?
Someone said 30 shirtless Kiadi Mundis would be better.
It's not that easy to get flush torsos, I didn't think. I don't know how you could get 30.
There you go. I am back in screen.
Especially when you can make 30 Ben Swolos for the same cost.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta move this.
But yeah, I definitely want to see more of those white clones just because I've got a guy who finally worked out a decal template for those helmets, and I actually like how they look. I made a bunch of clones for future brick films with that guy's design.
I'm down to like 12 of
Recognize
Clone
that.
Wars.
I mean, it's also going to open the doors to a lot more customs, too, so.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking as far as my interest.
I don't know.
Do any of you guys recognize the purple carrot?
What, a Brickworld freebie?
Yes.
Wait, were you at Brickworld?
Yep.
Did we meet?
We did.
Oh, sorry, I don't remember
I
anything.
talked over by your tower for a little bit. Not directly to you. I forgot. I think it was Lego Buff I talked to.
Okay.
Yep, and then I had some of you guys come over to my table, which was pretty much on the other side of the room.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I totally remember. Gotcha.
Yeah, the only day I was able to go, everyone was at lunch when I actually was there. So only 2 people I got to see were, or actually 3 people if you count Tyler, was Chris and then D. Tenaglia.
Okay. You know, that was like the one day when I had decided to stay and everyone else went out to lunch.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I also had a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's
last time.
characters.
What was that, Exo Trooper?
Yeah, I remember Tyler was telling me this story about how somebody tried to make off with a figure and he caught him.
Really?
And
Oh, yeah.
he chewed him out in front of everybody.
Wasn't it Eclipse Graphics' wife who did that?
No, I believe it was Tyler. At least that
Okay.
he said it was him.
Hilarious.
So he's just like, he ain't gonna do that again.
I don't have to steal CAC. I have too many.
Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. So
Here, where to go? Other than there's a great comment about UCS shirtless Kylo Ren in 2018. That's possible.
I personally think it should be one of those Toys R Us displays that they have, like the giant figs.
Hey, Chris, you remember this?
UCS Jeffrey the Giraffe.
Remember this photo that Brick Apocalypse made?
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, yeah.
What?
I never did get that.
It's Team 10. You know, like Jake Paul.
Oh god.
Chris, I'm disappointed.
What? Oh my god. My Toys R Us just went out of business.
Oh my god.
Everyone type F in the
They've been
chat.
out of business for a while.
I would be worried, but I have like 5 around me, so.
This is like the only one like under an hour away.
Ouch.
Tell Mandra to DM at lego.boy.
Oh no, where are you gonna get your overpriced Lego sets now?
I mean, I still have Lego store walking distance, so.
Yeah, but you can't get stuff early. That's where it's at. All right, I gotta go. I got a little party to go to. I'm going to McDonald's too. So
Party
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.
Take it easy, Ryan.
Bye.
See ya.
Happy New Year.
All right.
WMX, that's looking pretty cool.
You're right. WMX, you're muted right now. You want to unmute yourself and talk? I'm
Hey
sure
Chris, do you want to make me mod in this YouTube chat?
Sure.
But I'm back.
Just comment something, Exo Trooper.
Alright.
Adam, you think that I didn't notice that you muted me?
I know what you're talking about.
Welcome.
There we go.
Xavier just muted me like yesterday's stream.
Oh, no Lego said he can.
Like, very subtly.
Lego Boy 95, not sure.
We don't need any more squeakers. We have Hydrate.
Hey, okay.
That's not nice.
No, Adam's the youngest one here, I think. So.
There we go.
It took me the longest time to join, but hey.
Heyo.
Heyo. Happy New Year's, everybody.
I bet everyone in the stream thinks I'm like 12.
No, you're 11, Hydrate.
15, but just make sure.
Nice one, Chris.
Bryce is
I don't
ready to
feel
shoot
so
somebody.
young.
Man, that's such an awesome U-wing. That is ridiculous.
That is really awesome, yeah.
Where?
WMX, showing right now.
Okay.
I know, it's so cool. I've been working on it for like 3 months, but I finally got it.
Oh, that's great.
Can I buy it from you?
That's sweet.
What's the total parts count? Do you know?
Someone made an LDD file on the guy's Eurobricks page where he posted it. It was like over 2,000.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Whose design is that one?
insert.lego on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, he did some great stuff.
He's awesome.
Oh my. How can I join at North? Mr. Mockmore, you'll have to
What
ask
was that?
Chris that
I heard my name.
to become relevant.
Who heard the name?
I heard my name.
I don't think anyone said your name.
Hawkeye, look at
Man.
my heard.
Hawkeye, that Jetamok just looks awesome.
I remember seeing that.
Did you see the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot
I
of
barely see
stormtroopers.
anyone build trees in their mocks. If you look at the pictures, there's trees.
Any blind guy with the stick could beat all those stormtroopers.
Right?
Hey Bryce, why isn't that gun purple?
He is one with the Force.
Bryce, what are you doing there?
Huh?
He's polishing his gun.
I'm dusting off the old AK because I'm filming today. There was dust all over this thing because I haven't picked it up in months.
He's getting ready for the new term.
Oh wait, no, that's the other one. Never mind.
All the other kids with the pumped up.
Okay, let Xavier on the call. This is what happens. Immediately makes fun of the gun builder.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. Why isn't it not purple? Like Jesus.
Yeah, come on, Bryce.
No, it's of course it's got to be
Start
Counter
asking
Strike.
you to add people. Oh no. Oh, H2.
Two boppers.
Oh, right. Is that H2 Brick in the chat? You gonna come join us? No.
It's actually him this time.
Oh, wow.
not Xavier.
I know.
Wow,
It's
Xavier,
not
you're
Xavier.
not on your fake H2 account?
Wait, no, that was actually me. What the hell are you talking about?
Anyways,
You
is
just
it
said that
is it New Year for Noah?
Yeah,
I think so.
Nice.
I've got 27 minutes, so
And then we count down.
exactly.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna go grab a donut. I'll be back.
Bryce, you gonna have some fireworks or something to set off here?
I'm literally gonna wait. What? How many more hours? I'm at 9 more hours until the new year, so I'll probably be one of the last people.
The stream is not actually that bad. In terms of the chat, there's no like fake accounts or anything.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
left.
because Xavier's already in the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I had like 3 phones on me.
Olaf Grimstad. I'm disgusted. Who blocked me?
Rip Toys R Us.
Look who's in the chat.
Olaf got blocked.
I just got muted. I don't like you guys.
Olaf got a timeout because he was being naughty in the chat.
Hey, Olaf,
No,
want to build a
Lego.
snowman?
Check out this.
Hey Chris, why don't
Wampa. This is why you buy this whole set, is just for the Wampa, because
Is it the same
Chris.
Wampa is it the same Wampa from 2011?
you know, I'll find out. Give me a second.
New Wampa, who's this?
I wonder why Chris is not doing anything for the new year right now.
Well, I don't have friends, so
Oh.
My grandma's
I'm
making
kidding.
tamales.
Hey, me too. Me too.
So you guys can come over. We have a lot of tamales over here. We actually have
Tyler said, Adam, EXO, ask Adam about the Coolridge Productions meme.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Olaf, you're just timed out. Don't worry, you're not blocked or anything. I think it is the exact same as the previous Wampa.
They don't look different?
I have
No,
no
they're exactly the
association with the
same.
Coolridge meme. It was made by Xavier.
wait, Chris, what did you say about the Wampa?
I think they're exactly the same.
That's pretty cool. No, I mean,
100% the same. Maybe
actually,
it's
I don't really think we needed an update for them anyways. So
No, I think it just means that they did good enough the first time that
Yeah, it's a really, really nice fig.
I don't know how
Eli
they
and
could
Jeff
really
is
do
asking if
better
you can join.
without adding
I
too many
remember
joints to make it look weird.
I have two. I got one from a flea
No
market
breaks, I can't do that.
for like $1, and then I had the other one from the 2011 snow speeder set.
This is cool. We get like beat up. No, Luke is like beat up. He's got scars on his face.
I love that figure.
That is cool.
In the boxing fight.
Does it come with a back to tank?
Does it come with a back to tank? I don't
think so.
Wait, is there a back to tank Luke in that set?
The previous version had the back to tank.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
'cause
maybe
that's the one
that's
I
Adam.
have. That's like the only Hoth.
You got like the full back to tank Luke.
Dragonborn says that the Tauntaun is the same as well.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. Don't spoil it.
No spoilers. God.
It's like the
I'm
next
trying
day.
to get.
No 2018 spoilers.
Someone said my cat knocked down my Lego mock.
It's a catastrophe.
I like your cat.
Your cat's sabotaging you.
The only thing my cat has done is like made my whole table collapse once, I think.
Oh, I had stuff on the floor, and my dog ran into my room like playing and stepped on all of my trays that had all my parts sorted in them and just knocked them all over.
Hey, what are those creatures? Oh, the caretakers. Never
I
mind.
had my CAC base plate on my floor and my cat came and sat on them.
Hey guys, prepare for more memes of
Scarred
the
me
caretakers
emotionally.
coming here.
Xavier, your mic is kind of muffled.
He hasn't.
Yeah, hey, your mic is trash.
What?
Just like his mom.
I can hear like one thing you're saying.
All right.
Hydrate, if you need me more time, I'm gonna kick you right off this call.
Somebody asked,
As
would
we
you
said
say
it.
the 2011 Hoth base is better than 2016? I'd say they're a bit different. That one's really nice. If you guys have seen that set, like it's just this one really nice playset that like opens and closes, and I mean they're different. That one has like the back to tank, and this one you get the actual like main door part. You might get it in that as well, but it's definitely not as big of a gate. So
Somebody
I think
said they were gonna
you would.
Photoshop the Kiadi Mundi Geonosian
Oh, boy.
Arena thing, and they just said they're done with it.
I think this is pretty much like your ultimate Hoth set, and then the only thing you can really like add to this that isn't in this but has been in previous sets would be like the back to tank and Luke thing. Otherwise, this set has everything else that they've done from Hoth essentially,
Sweet.
except for an AT-AT.
No.
Hey Chris, do
What
you
do
have
they-
a sig fig?
Do I have a sig fig?
Of you, yeah.
I kind of do. Where is it? I don't even know. I realized I had bought a whole bunch of faces for my sig fig.
Hydrave got kicked.
Rip. By who?
Xavier.
Who else could it be?
Whoops. Anyways,
Ew,
what was I saying? Oh, I ordered a bunch of faces for sig figs. I have like a drawer with like 30 of them or something because I thought like, yeah, let's do the sig fig thing. And then I was debating. I still don't know whether I want to do like custom torsos, and the hair pieces are still pretty expensive.
Okay. This
And then
chat,
I have
okay.
facial hair now, so that kind of ruins it. But we'll see. I
Just
might
going
try
to
to
use
make a
this,
sig fig again here for 2017 and just, or for 2018, sorry, and just roll with it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Chris.
I made mine last year. It has part of the stuff on it from Customs. And it's more of a space themed me.
Yeah, I like your torso there, the Galaxy Squad with different arms. That's
Yeah, it's pretty close to looking like a hawk on one chest plate.
all right. We got
When the
H2 Brick here.
When the Europeans join the stream.
The one, the only.
Snowbricks, Chris adds people, usually.
Hey, Olaf.
I'm back. Finally.
Welcome back.
House 27.
Yeah, you got any spoilers from the new year?
Hydrave, it's full now.
Yeah,
It's a
2018
lot colder.
sucks.
It's a lot colder in 2018.
I can imagine.
Just let it go.
This guy was spamming.
Yeah.
UCS Stud Shooter 2018. Anyone?
Oh yes, please. I'm kind of working on that right now, actually.
Oh crap! I forgot to send Justin
Wow.
bed shooters.
Ah, mission failed.
I'm actually really
I
interested in
still
bulk
sent him
buying a
the
bunch of
Fantastic starter pack though.
What was that, Bryce?
Anybody have some bulk stud shooters? Because I'm legitimately interested in getting some.
Yeah, Bryce, I have some.
Bryce,
No,
I'll send you
Bryce.
some.
If you
I've
can
got
trade with
a
normal
pack
guns.
of them somewhere.
It's for a Chicago build I'm working on.
I
How
can
many do
only
you
imagine.
Are you
If
gonna
you
like?
give me a bunch of normal guns, I'll trade you at Brickworld.
Yeah, let's see this one get demonetized.
Is it gonna be like the world record for most stud shooters fired at the same time?
Oh my god, I'd love to.
That's gotta be a new Brickworld event, right?
What if it was Chewbacca's crossbow, but on the end they were all stud shooters, and you just like clicked them all at once?
I was thinking about when I built my bowcaster, I was thinking about adding a stud shooter to the front like Zotzi does.
Oh my god.
Chris, someone says he's
That'd be
gonna give
great.
you money if they add you to the stream.
He's gonna what?
Do you remember the
Give you
old
money
radical ball
if you add him to the
shooters?
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Easy money.
Do the money first, and then I'll add you.
Sell out,
20
Chris.
CAD.
Super chat.
Or you can just
Mr.
DM me
Walker-Moore,
on
just do a super
Discord
chat.
or Instagram, and I'll send you the link. If we're not full here,
Snowbricks
we
is
got a lot
also
of
asking.
Chris, when are you gonna add
You guys
Eli
have any
MGF?
of these?
That's a good question. I should send him the link here.
But we have to sacrifice someone.
Well, we
We're
did
gonna
kick
be
in
Xavier
Xavier,
last.
so
That was fun.
Lee's not talking.
Lee, are you here?
Yeah, I'm
You
here.
don't really need Adam. I mean, Adam's just working on stuff, right? So
now.
Oh, I got 2 DMs.
I'm
Hey,
Let's not
joking.
Noah
talk
just
about
trying
I think we should
Bryce
pick
was-
Chris, right?
Yeah, I
Let's pick
think
Chris.
Adam, you're
Alright,
good. Don't
sounds
worry,
good.
man.
I wish Xavier was here, because then we could have a clear sacrifice.
Oh my gosh.
If only.
Alright, let's see.
Lee, how's your
with
feed
my
going?
Zetamoc, I'm planning on adding like 4 plates
Okay.
every year. I'm not sure how to add right now. I had thoughts of doing underground, but I don't have enough parts at the moment.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, because there's the mines, according to what I've heard.
Well, it's the idea of doing like a multi-year build where you just keep on adding to it is such an awesome idea. I know a friend of mine that's pretty much like no longer around, the Lego Lord 82. He was talking about doing it, so he'd bring a section to Brickworld every year, and then it would keep on expanding, right? So the first year you'd have like he wants to do like a clone-based factory kind of thing. So at first it would pretty much just be like the entrance and a few base plates of that, and then the next year you'd go bigger and bigger, and then by the end you'd have this massive factory, right? And it's an awesome idea because you can essentially, you've got all these years to work on something and build it out. And then, I mean, I don't know what you do at the end. Do you just take it apart then, or I mean, you're sentimental?
I think it's the
like,
anticipation,
yeah,
that-
but your sentimental like value for it would be so rough, right?
Yeah,
'Cause,
all
I
that
mean,
time.
Yeah, because I mean, like when I built Scarif, that was like 6 months. I was building it to finish it, and then it was done, right? And then move on to the next thing. But if you do a giant, you spend years of your life working on something. I don't know. It might be a bit harder. But then again, your building would obviously advance as you go along. So you'd probably want to redo the
your
whole thing by
skills
the end.
improve, so you're like I don't care for that. The way I built that, I'm gonna improve on my work and all. I mean, I had to sacrifice one of my huge builds that I had on display for a couple of years.
Oh my god, no. Okay.
So
Someone just
it's
said
like,
death to all the Jews.
yeah,
Using
it's
timeout.
a little disappointing, but worth it at the end.
Don't need to draw attention to it.
No, Hydrave, you can't be moderator. You have to ask Chris.
So Chris, is it really small, the set? Like, I guess the components to the set, or is it a decent size, I
I
guess, for
am
value?
actually quite surprised at this door. This is bigger, I think, than would have been like 2007. The wall and the door we got then. I think this is bigger. Like this is really cool. That one was unique because like the burps that it came with, the big ugly rock pieces, were they were like a really cool mixed mold. So I mean that was cool. But they were smaller, and then this whole door I think was smaller in that. So far, everything in the set has pretty much been bigger than the previous versions. I mean, the door is bigger. This trench is way bigger than the previous trench components we've got. The turrets are probably the same. And then this is the first time we got the shield generator. Snow speeders are all the same. This command center is kind of cool. It's smaller than the previous command centers, but and then the Hoth, the Wampa cave that I'm working on right now that's really small compared to the previous.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, I'm fairly impressed with this. I honestly had no expectations for it, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, in the end, I'm gonna part it probably because I don't have room for it. And if I were to build Echo Base, if I wanted to display it, I would build like a big one. So.
Wait, is H2 Brick in the school? No, it's not.
Or just keep it for crate.
No, I'm here.
Yeah. Have you seen what's happening in the chat?
Yeah, that's why I'm here to help EXO.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening in the chat. What are you guys talking?
Like I said, don't draw attention to it.
No,
Just
a moment
ignore
ago
it.
he was banning
Handle
some
it.
people.
So
Yeah,
I'm working on a like stop motion film just of a fly around of my Jetta. It's kind of like the video I already did, but more cinematic looking.
Hey, I dig that, fellow brick filmer here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mainly do a lot of stop motions of my builds. Not everything on my channel is stop motion, but I try to get a good amount. It's mainly my Five Nights at Freddy's characters that everyone wants.
Yeah, I've got a number of videos sandbagged. Like normally I'm just strictly animation, but I feel like I've just got to get more content out there for the sake of engagement. So I'll probably spotlight all of these. I'm not calling them mocks because they're not my own creations. They're like socks.
Yes,
someone else's creation.
I like that. That's really
but they're set pieces, and they're like the kind of unique set piece that you don't see in a whole lot of brick films because, you know, a lot of people who brick film don't tend to necessarily have a whole lot of bricks for set building.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm fortunate enough to have a good number. So
I get so many comments that are like, man, I'm a brick filmer. I wish I could use your mock as a set piece, right?
Exactly. I have thought that so many times.
Yeah, Adam, someone, the guy sent you the meme, so.
Okay. Chris, you just got an offer from Lego Star Wars Productions to buy one of the Republic cruisers behind you for £85.
85 pounds?
That's
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
$100 US.
You could DM me, I guess.
Yeah.
Isn't the going
I might need
rate
one of
like
those.
200?
Yeah, it is.
Assuming Xavier ever pays.
But back to
Then
the
just
animation thing. It was really interesting. I actually met one of the guys from Brotherhood Workshop at Chicago.
Really?
Yeah,
That's nice.
but he's not like one of the main guys though. So that's where it was like he's part of Brotherhood Workshop, but he's not. So
Because Brotherhood
he just-
Workshop is actually what kind of inspired me to come back to brick filming, because I saw his Rogue One trailer, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, wait a minute. That was all composited. You're telling me I didn't need to buy 3 ATT walkers to make, a good-looking, epic scale battle?
Yeah.
So that's been my goal this time around, is to learn compositing and actually start working that in a bit more. So the stuff I'm working on right now is night and day to what you see on my channel right now. The stuff on my channel right now is like 4 years old.
I want to look up your channel, Bricktail Studios, or what's your name? So I'm sorry.
Bricktail Studios.
No, your real name.
Oh, real name? Matt.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Matt.
That's my real name on the birth certificate.
Yeah. I first name Bricktail, last name Studios.
First name Hawkeye, last name Lego.
Because otherwise, it's like repetitive just to continue.
Yeah, that's
learning
true.
something about your username.
Yeah, people are. I used to actually be called LSW Stories Animations. Say that 5 times real fast.
I remember that name.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I rebranded because I'm like, well, that's not going to fly because, God willing, I ever got popular on YouTube. I remember
3,000
David had to
subscribers
change
is
his name because he got hit with a cease and desist by Lego. So I'm like, I'm just going to preemptively work that out.
Someone's asking what happened with Xavier in last stream.
Wait, what?
Kicked. There you go.
Someone
Do you
asked
have a
what
logo on
Xavier
your channel,
said.
Lego Brick Studios?
Xavier causes trouble. That's all I have
Chris,
to say.
your chat is addicted to drama.
I know.
There you go, Matt.
Someone's asking how do you send DMs.
How do you send DMs? You go on Instagram and send me a message. And if you don't have Instagram,
well, then rip.
Step 1, start typing.
No. Well, then there's also your email, so you can just send it there.
Or yeah, send me an email, chris@krisproductions.com.
Oh my god.
It's hard to
This
remember, I
is the
know.
second person who's DM'd me about joining the stream. Snowbricks has asked to join the stream.
I think I found your channel, Lego Brick Studios.
Yeah, I can
Olaf,
link it.
Olaf
if
just
you want.
says, just PayPal or send 80 pounds to Olaf instead. You'll be added to the stream.
Olaf, no scamming people.
Yeah. Share with others, okay? We also
What?
need
You're
money.
taking money for this? It's outrageous. We should all share the price, right?
Yeah. That's right. Chris gets
communism.
20%, everybody else gets 10%.
Brick puke.
What? Okay.
Nothing, don't worry.
Alright.
What is going on here?
So Noah, what was it like to be visited by the wonderful builder John?
The one, the only, the man, the legend?
Yes, John Klapik himself.
John Klapik, it was a great honor to be acquainted with such a amazing and a talented builder. No, but it was really cool. He came on Monday, and so like I went to the airport to go see him because he was coming with his class. But he was like, yeah, let's just I guess talk on the way into the city because I was anyways going to help them or guide them to their hotel. So, but yeah, I got to like talk with him, and then like the next day we got to go to the Lego store. I got to show him a little bit of Munich and so forth. And then we did the stream,
Cool.
of course, here in my HQ. I don't know.
Every time I join that stream, I crash my phone.
Yeah.
No,
but we thought it was just hilarious because we were like, oh yeah, let's just put glasses on, and be like Casey Neistat. That'd be so funny. So,
Yeah, I watched those.
no, but it was, yeah, no, it was cool. It was fun. Definitely.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
he's apparently going to Paris tomorrow, so he might be visiting Victor, CDL Studios.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So
And,
Noah,
yeah, go ahead.
are the rumors true? Are you thinking about coming to Brickworld Chicago this year?
I don't think it'll be possible because of school, because this is my last year of school. And
Really?
yeah, and the tests are apparently, is what our teacher said. She doesn't know exactly, but our tests are apparently that week of Brickworld, so I don't think it'll be possible.
Oh, okay.
School in the middle of June, huh?
Same for me.
Well,
That's
we are in
Europe.
Germany, and
Ah.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm homeschooled,
Well, I
so
don't
have
finish
to worry.
till like first week of July.
Your school goes to the first week of July.
Yep.
Damn.
Mine goes to the end of July. We get
Mine
August
goes
and
to, like,
September.
June 20th or something.
Yep. Actually, I think I go up to the first week of May this year at my university.
Nah, that's nice.
So yeah, plenty of time to prep for Brickworld.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Same.
Yeah, lucky you guys.
That's not fair.
I end in the last few weeks of April, but that's actually bad because I'm not going to be able to make it to BrickCan, I don't think, because that is just at the end of April, so that's rough.
Uh-oh. I thought you said BrickCon.
No.
Olaf, when is the Norwegian convention? That's in end of April,
That's
right? Or is it
late
May?
April.
Yeah. Okay.
Late April, yeah.
Gross. Who would go to Norway?
I would. I mean, I
What?
checked flights and whatnot, and it would work. Olaf, sorry. There you go.
Yeah, that would be great if you could come over here.
Yeah.
I think the real question is, do you really want to go over there?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it would fit better with school.
Have you
so,
ever been to Norway,
yeah.
Chris?
No, I haven't, but I mean, Lucas
there you
has
go.
told me things about Norway.
Yeah, he lives in Sweden. That's... No one likes Sweden. No one likes Sweden. Like,
He doesn't. What I love is he talks about Sweden every 5-10 minutes, but then he actually lives in the U.S.
yeah, that's why he doesn't want to live in Sweden because he knows it's shit. Oh, sorry, profanity.
Oh,
I gotta watch my
all right.
profanity.
Time to permanently ban Olaf from the stream.
PG.
No, but there's a reason he lives in the United States.
All right.
Yes, offense.
When Ethan writes Lucas wrong.
Oh boys, he's 1
We didn't
minute
mean
till
that,
midnight.
Lucas. Okay, Ethan, not that one.
2018 soon.
You guys ready to do the countdown for for Exo Trooper?
Oh, is it about to happen? Oh, seriously, yeah. Darn, I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah.
For his birthday?
We'll find that tomorrow. 20 seconds.
All right, let's see here.
Oh man.
10, 9, 8,
About to go
7,
down.
6,
He's about to be fully converted.
5,
4, 3,
2,
Happy New Year!
1.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You ruined it, Chris.
So off.
That was the worst.
Oh, I thought I'd say it. Happy New Year.
8 more hours. Woo!
What's the future like?
Oh, it's brilliant. They have flying cars.
I still have, if I can get my math right,
Okay.
about 5 hours left.
Cool part of this set that I had no idea about. You get a mini cargo transport.
Whoa.
That's really cool, actually.
Whoa, that is cool.
It's really simple but effective. And it's something we haven't gotten yet in LEGO.
At least it's not that cantina set.
What was that?
Speak of it. At least it's not that one cantina set with you know what. Shall I speak of it?
I don't know.
The new Lego set with that I can't remember the name of it. It's so dumb. The Yuki thing.
A little white thing or something.
Hey, we've got a gun builder in the chat.
Oh, you mean like in the Moss Isley set?
Thing.
We get that random. Is it like a speeder or something?
Yeah, as far as I know.
I saw.
Where's Ryan? Ryan knows what it is. I asked him the other day.
I heard it was like Rito's speeder.
Okay.
Or he used a variation of it. Legend.
This fireworks, nice.
Yeah, I heard a lot of bad stuff of that.
Oh,
I'm not
boy,
too excited for that cantina.
Kevin 183 Bryce has a friend.
Yeah, we've got a gun builder in the chat for the first time.
No way.
No way.
Wow,
One
he
that's
has more
even...
subs than Bryce.
Yep, exactly.
Is it Nazi Nubbies?
No.
You wish.
It's a pal of mine, Kevin. He actually dares to use Technic in gun building, which I respect so much.
Alright, I'm going to have to leave the stream.
Alright.
And I
Is
don't
Gabe
know if you're
coming?
doing
Wow.
one tomorrow, Chris, but
Yeah, we'll be doing one, at least one more tomorrow.
can you
Lego
schedule
Buff
it
says
like
Gabe is coming.
an hour early?
Lego Buff just said.
Alright, see you, Noah.
Alright, see ya.
See you, Noah.
You know.
Thanks for coming on.
Lego
Alright.
Buff said they kicked someone, so join. So
Noah's
Gabe-
gone. Gabe can now join.
Bring him in.
Yeah.
Brickworld Master Builder 2 years in a row.
I don't think that's true, but
They don't know that.
Not yet.
Not yet.
how dare you disrespect it?
I really hope that Gabe joins now. You guys know that he's building like the coolest Umbara mock of all time.
I think you've mentioned that like once or twice.
Better than
He's
yours.
gonna unveil it at Brickworld and he's gonna blow us all away.
Really? Well, the question is it actually him building it?
Oh yeah, it will be.
It's like having a
Yes.
ghostwriter in a song, having a ghost builder.
It's like how David Hall builds all his own mocks.
Yeah, he's got Javier, the ghost builder.
Own in quotations. Yeah, I bet
There we
Lionel
go.
is a master.
Gabe!
Gabe.
Whoa.
It's the man himself.
No. It's not.
Gabe?
Gabe?
There he is.
It's Gabe.
Marco?
Oh man. Look at this. The view count just went like over 100 people. This Gabe's here. 200 now.
What?
Okay.
Did what?
Gabe, do you have anything to show us?
Not right now. No, I'm still building right now.
Are you
It's
playing a
not for
game?
your pleasant eyes.
Can we have a sneak peek?
No, because I'm gonna like change a lot of it. I saw some inspirational stuff on YouTube, you know, so gotta change it up a little bit.
I think everyone
Can
in
we see the gravestone at least.
I'm good, dude.
Okay.
Does Gabe have a YouTube channel?
Possibly. Just look for someone with a Lego channel with like 1 million subs, and that's me.
Oh, so it's Ozzy Nubbies?
I'm basically
Zazi
solved
and
the
Gabe are pretty much the same person.
Are you the real Gnash Bricks?
Except Gabe has one Brickworld Master Builder, so.
There you go.
A miracle sure did.
So,
occur.
do we have any ideas of what you're gonna build to put on everyone's display?
Who are you talking to?
Gabe? He is Zazinamis, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Gabe is not Zazi Nabi.
Yeah, can we explain guns on everyone's display?
All right,
the
Gabe,
best
if you're not
part
going to
was-
show us anything, then, well, I'll just be disappointed.
Oh, dude.
We'll move on.
Well, alright, I'm pretty much gonna wreck everything right now because I literally saw something that looks a lot better. Looks a lot more like a capital than what I'm building right now. And
Okay.
I have tons of time to do it, so it's basically useless for me to show you.
All right.
Type in on YouTube Noppi Noppi. Watch his Coruscant video. It's actually very, very good. I saw it like yesterday.
Who's
I was
Coruscant?
inspired.
Say that again, Gabe.
It wasn't exactly Coruscant, but that's what it said on there. But just the building on there was pretty darn good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so.
So we have 36 watching.
Right.
Oh,
Are we gonna move in or no?
So Adam, what's new?
Why me?
Because you're always up to something.
May or may not be tampering with some Instagram accounts.
Yeah. So if you guys ever want to know where any drama comes from on Instagram in the Lego community, it's always from Adam.
Or fidget spinner.
No, it's definitely Xavier.
So what happens is Bricks and Minifigs, the franchise here, Adam, he's like the Palpatine of the Lego community. So he's just pulling all the strings in the background. Like if you see X-Clone like blowing up in his story on Instagram, always Adam.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Adam, did you kick Life Bricks from Rebelog? Was that you?
That was definitely Adam.
Yeah, I'm sure it was me.
John leaving Rebelog, that was also Adam.
What?
John leaving Rebelog, that was you.
I didn't even know John at that time.
That's the point.
That's the point, Sasha.
Pleading
No, but if I
innocent,
knew
I
it would
see.
make it that much better.
When I end up dead tomorrow, it's because Palpatine here is getting back at me for revealing his plot.
Palpatine's not mad right now.
That's why he has so many clones from Clone Army Customs.
You may joke about my appearance, but you do not joke about my Clone Army Customs.
See, I tried the clone custom stuff. Not sure how well they would be ranked.
All right. I am on the weirdest part of this build, I think. It is a Tauntaun thing. I don't even know what this is. I think it's like a Tauntaun feeding system. And it's intense. I don't know.
Oh, nice. Medical bay.
Huh.
That's what the
Now you
Lego
have a
designers were
manger
kind of
for your
sitting
BB
there and they were
unit.
thinking, we could add a really cool medical bay again. Or we could add everyone's favorite feature from the previous version of the Hoth Echo Base, which is an intense way to feed your Tauntauns.
Oh, yes.
And that was obviously the choice that they went with.
Well, obviously you want the Tauntauns. Obviously.
Yeah, yeah. So here, Crane now.
It's okay. Chris is just a Tauntaun hater.
You know, you say that, but
to talk about that U-wing.
I'm going to come up with the biggest Lego Tauntaun army in existence.
Do it.
And we'll see who's laughing at him.
I bet you David
Road
Hall has more.
2018 goal.
Probably not that. I thought I had a whole bunch, but I actually don't have too many. I think I have like 4 or 5.
More than me.
Exactly. David Hall has more.
I have none. I don't have a ton.
Five's asked, hey, Chris, are you going to Brick Can? He's not.
Yeah, no, I really wanted to go. And I'm even in like a group where we're planning a collab for it. But I don't think I can go.
Fives, Toronto is coming, or Toronto Bricks is, or I guess I should say Kai. Kai is coming to, BrickCon. You should go to BrickCon too.
You should go to BrickCon.
Maybe I'll go to Brick Cascade and when in like March or something and go see Peyton's depressing face.
Yeah, you can go and hang out with our favorite person, X39 Customs.
Literally the last person I want to talk to.
Okay, let's calm down. All right, check out this. This is the highlight of the set here. We've got 2 leaf pieces to feed your tauntaun, and then there's just this crane, and it slides back and forth.
Oh wow.
I don't even know what it's supposed to pick up. Like they don't. Oh, hey!
It picks up the tauntaun.
No. Well, probably, but you get your cool cart, and it picks up the crates from it, and puts them in the tauntaun cage.
Yeah, it's your tauntaun transport.
I think Five's just committed to going to BrickCon. So it'll be Xavier, me, Bryce, Chris, Kai, Fives, and Hector, and
Bye, Gabe.
Hi, Gabe. Hydrate can rejoin now.
Hydrate got kicked a while ago, and no one ever added him back.
And Hydrate.
Whoops.
I think I'll actually be displaying at BrickCon next year, so
I wish I could.
What are you talking about? Do it.
They don't let me display. They banned guns.
That is true.
There's always other methods.
Just build something smaller then.
Mr. Brick says go to BrickCon. I plan on it. I was there this year too.
I'll bring like Lego sets to display. And
Yeah,
have, like,
only
guns
convention.
Chris, just steal a Y or a U-wing from Chris and just display that.
Yeah, only convention I've been to thus far is Brick World because I'm a Chicagoan, so it's nearby. And I was hoping to get to Brick Fair, Virginia this year because
I really want to go to that.
State's on the list of places my family might want to move because taxes in Illinois are just, they're horrible. This is no place to start a family. So, but I've heard it's not quite as good. And I actually went online and read the rules for displaying at Brick Fair, and I'm just like, man, this is like crazy compared to Brick World, where they're just like, yeah, do whatever. You know, I've like anything I've ever wanted to do at Brick World, no one has told me no.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Chicago Bricks is here.
There's many people in the stream I was watching. No, there's 37 people watching. There's not 37 people in the stream.
Where?
Chicago.
I need to send Hydrate the link again.
Yeah, they are pretty strict at Brick Fair from what I've heard.
Oh, that's great.
From my experiences, they're not that strict.
Yeah.
Except for like the space, your layout area. But otherwise, I don't really care.
Oh boy, Jack joined. I wonder.
From what I've heard, they really, really hate business cards.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, they do.
Wait, what do they have against business cards?
They say, no way, Jose, unless I think you're an official vendor.
Well, now I gotta go and grab some business cards.
It used to be like that, except I think they're being a bit easier on that rule now. So.
Yeah, I think their original justification was, you know, like people are handing them out like candy, and then kids get them, and then they throw them on the floor, and then the people who actually run the venue get ticked off because they have to clean them up.
I heard
what I did last year was have my logo and pictures that I went by on a laptop and just had it go through the slideshow. That's all I did.
Oh my god.
Because
so
if I were to
guys
move
should
out
do a Shrek
there,
mock.
if I were to move out there, that would kind of probably become my new main convention. Not sure if I could make it back every year to Brick World back in the Shy, but yeah, it'd be kind of depressing if it weren't as good.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a friend who actually lives, I think, 10 minutes away from the convention center in Virginia. So I might get around there sometime just because I now know a few people in the area. But yeah, he doesn't. It's interesting being somebody that lives near a convention because then you kind of take it a little bit for granted. And then when you look at going to other ones, it's a lot of work to go to a convention if you're not in the area.
I'm going to Brick Fair, Virginia, too. So.
Wow.
Yeah, I just remember. I displayed 2 years at Brick World. I think 2011 and 2012. And in 2011, I remember. Ah, man, what's his name? He was on Flickr. The guy who built the giant Covenant supercarrier from Halo. The thing arrived in pieces. It was terrible.
Yeah. I tell you, my Scarif Tower did not arrive in one piece.
Neither did any of my guns. That was my packing issue.
How should I pack Jetta?
Don't do what I did and wrap everything in bubble wrap. Does not work.
So Chris, you can build a Shrek mod.
All my base plates can separate to their size of base plate. So
yeah, I spent the whole first day rebuilding everything in my.
I know how you feel, Bryce.
That was fun. I was stuck on a hotel bed rebuilding like 10 different guns.
Just how bad was it, Chris? I think I got there. I think it was Sunday. It was the only day I was able to make it this past summer.
Yeah, no, I was there on Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah, and then I set up all of pretty much. I think we started on Wednesday night, and then Thursday. Or I drove my van in on Wednesday, I think.
Sure, this great.
And then Thursday was set up. Friday, yeah, I spent we were there till Friday night at like 2 or 3 in the morning, just trying to put whatever we could to keep on adding to the mock. But there was a lot of parts missing from it, so it was kind of tough. And then we had some fun things, like I had a train that was supposed to run through it, and we ended up blowing up Lego Paul's bunker. So we did some fun stuff.
And then didn't you not have all the rooms in the back like you were hoping?
Yeah. Luckily we had some. Well, there are a few rooms. Thanks, Bryce.
Yeah, like there was a hot tub.
Something.
Yeah,
Who was supposed to build the other rooms?
Other people, but
I built one.
So if the Jedi Temple's staying home in 2018, what are you going to bring? Or do you have an idea? You don't have to say.
That's a good question. Well, the way I'm building it, I've got some sections, like the walls are too big. Originally what I thought is I'd take like a slice out and I'd bring that to Chicago, and then I'd actually do a good job of having like banners and stuff that kind of like promoted business cards, all this stuff, so people can actually go and see the rest of the mock. But what I'm looking at now is, because even all the rooms inside are going to be modular, I might bring like maybe one of the entrances, but more likely probably something like the library or, you know, a part of the temple. If not, I've got a 6-foot droid landing craft right behind me, a big separatist one. So maybe that'll make it there, but we'll see. Or I might just kind of take the easy road out and just bring a room for the temple, and then who knows, maybe there'll be a Rebel collab that I can bring a part for. So we'll see.
Cool.
I think Xavier is trying to expose me on his story.
Here, I'll check
I'd like
that
to get a
out.
better look at that landing craft, though. That looks amazing.
Oh, it is. It is so cool. I don't want to spoil it too much because I do want to do a video on it, but you can just kind of see. I like it because it shades the actual thing out.
Is that a full-size MTT in there?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dude, sick.
Oh, cool.
See,
That is cool.
It's because you're from
It's great as well.
back in the day,
I've
so
seen Better.
Xavier
It's this
Block.
version, and I recolored it into light gray and then the Separatist dark blue.
That looks great.
And it just, you know, nicely fits in there.
Nice
And you could
little
probably
drawing.
fit like an AAT in there as well.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sorry, you're saying something there, Exo Trooper?
Who's Jack? He just joined.
Jack?
Jack is me.
That's
Hydrave.
That's
Since Xavier kicked me, it banned me off my other account.
I'll show you what all I have for vehicles that are not on Jeddah.
Well, I guess I can tell you plans for 2018, I guess.
Come on. Let us know.
So I'm going to be going on an endeavor and building as many minifigure scale first order vehicles as possible. Starting with the TIE Fighter.
Custom made then? Right.
Yeah. I could do some like build logs and all that sort of stuff. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'll just continue to build Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Probably.
kind of figured you would.
How did you?
I might build some Halo stuff for Brick World.
Oh, really?
I'd like to see that.
I'm interested.
Collab with Sean.
I want to build some ODST stuff. That's what I really want to do.
Are you talking armor or vignettes? Something like that.
Vignettes, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've thought vaguely about doing kind of like I was thinking about doing like the Battle of Jabim. You know, it's a very, very basic mock using some of the set pieces that I'll be doing for a film of probably the same name. Because I'm looking to put together a couple of Republic AT-AT walkers, prototypes from the comic.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, I've got Chris on task trying to help me figure out how to build an ATXT that's actually to scale and that I can actually animate. So that is just beyond my ability.
Somebody said there's a shirtless Kylo Ren brickhead.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Good
I
meme.
saw that too.
Don't you just replace the top with tan?
I don't know. Probably
Like,
get some
2x4
red 1x1 round studs. 2 of them.
But yeah, I've got enough round 4x4 plates to do really anything with a brown base color terrain.
Understandable.
Yeah, the film I'm working on right now actually has I actually constructed a very rudimentary like Geonosian arena. I didn't want to spend too much money, so it's basically just 2x4s configured in a somewhat convincing way, but it turned out looking pretty good.
Okay.
Nobody else is going to have that kind of thing in a brick film, so I'm pleased as far as that goes.
Chris, do you still have your massive 2x4?
No, I don't.
Oh, wow.
I needed
want to
every
build
single
one.
piece for my Scarif Tower. That was cool, though. It was it was pretty
It
random.
should have been light blue gray.
I could do that, too.
100%.
Actually, I probably can't. Oh, I'd have to wreck some of these AT-AT walkers for the curved parts for this like the studs on top of the 2x4. But yeah, I never even really uploaded pictures of that. It was just on my Instagram, I think. I just built a giant 2x4 out of 2x4.
That's genius.
I think I must have been sitting in a call, or maybe I was in a live stream or something. The idea just kind of came to me, and I was like, I should do this. And then I did.
Yeah, I want to do that. I have a lot of 2x4s in light
What
blue
if I
gray.
built a micro scale Halo ring?
That'd be cool.
Yes, please.
Has no one done that before?
I have no idea.
I haven't
I'm sure
seen one.
somebody has got to have done that because that's such an iconic thing in Halo Reach.
Not
I'm
just
looking
Halo Reach, but Halo in general.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are you guys talking about? I stepped away for a moment.
I was talking about if I built a micro scale Halo ring.
Oh, okay. Actually, at one point, a long time ago, I was actually going to do a Halo brick film that was set during the same time of the events of Halo 1 there. And I recreated in CG the opening scene of Halo CE where the Pillar of Autumn's, flying by the camera and cruising towards the ring. And I actually did in LDD, I built a mini Halo ring used as a prop for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was kind of meh, but it worked. Got the job done. It was so far away from the camera, you could almost not tell that it was Lego.
Oh, okay.
There's one micro scale ring out there, but it's not a full ring.
Yeah, never got to upload that to YouTube because I just had to have the music as a part of that, so it stayed confined to Flickr.
Chris Lucas asked where the Jedi
I need
Temple.
to start being more active on Flickr.
Oh yeah.
You definitely
Yeah,
seem
Flickr's
like that
great.
kind of builder. More of a Flickr type than anything. If I
Me?
can call you that.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, while I was on hiatus, I had no idea that a huge part of the community had started to move to Instagram for posting stuff.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm most active right now.
Same here.
I'm waiting to release this brick film, and then after that, there should be a lot more YouTube content coming down the pipeline.
Oh no, there is one already.
Yeah, I saw one.
Somebody said Star Wars Episode 9. Everybody wants to go back to Jakku.
Yeah, new planet, Jakku.
Definitely not a recreation.
Vardos would be another cool planet to do.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Thought about doing something with that, because then I could buy the red trees that the leaves kind of like ooze blood when they hit the ground. Kind of a cool effect.
Yeah. So my idea right now, I want to build New Mombasa from Halo.
That was supposed to be a collab done by Gamerlog, I thought, a while
Yes, I
ago,
do
but it
remember
never came to fruition.
They were talking about it.
Explain this.
Do I need to explain it?
Yeah, God, Bryce.
Oh, you should see all the collab ideas we have and never come through.
I need to make some Halo figures.
Somebody
No, I
made
was trying to
seriously
organize
cool
Star Wars.
prototypes for that would be collab, though. So I was disappointed that it never became a thing.
Yeah, Gamerlog, we were supposed to have an Overwatch collab for the event that happened at the last Brick World, but that never came to fruition.
Seems like you guys make a lot of promises you can't keep.
Yeah, we just spent time gaming in Discord. That's about it.
So far, that has been the essence of release dates for this current brick film I'm working on. I just can't seem to finish it. Stuff just keeps coming up.
The only thing that I am proud of in my short, 1 month stop motion career back in, when I first started YouTube, I worked on this school project for, a couple weeks, and I made a stop motion of a lightsaber battle. Just something. And I got an A on the assignment, so I was happy. But it was really garbage still.
Hey, not a bad thing to do for a school project.
Yeah, I know. He said make any sort of video or something was the assignment, the end of the year assignment.
Bryce, it sounds like my project that I showed you there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh boy.
I had a really questionable video project that I did
Hey,
for one of my university classes, and
Snow bricks.
it was pretty
Don't add Snowbricks. He doesn't talk.
pretty questionable. Yeah, no, we can't add him. He's the fake Anders.
We need the real Anders.
If Eli MGF asks again, then add him. We need Eli MGF.
Oh yeah, we have an open spot.
since we're talking about Flickr before, I'll post on Flickr right now.
There you go.
Let's see, what was the last
Do I
thing?
follow you?
Might as well start.
I posted one thing on Flickr. It got a heart from some guy with 124,000 followers, and I felt accomplished, and then I quit.
There you go.
I'm not a Flickr person. I'm quantity over quality.
Okay, well, for some reason, the mock I wanted to post just decided to disappear.
See, Adam, that's why some people on Flickr don't like me. Especially when you do questionable things with a large amount of 2x4s. That earns you a reputation on Flickr.
Oh boy.
Or if you were to post, for example, your nice army video there of all your CAC.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't get any hate for that.
Does everybody in this stream understand the idea that Adam here owns 100 CAC figures?
Whoa.
And wait.
What?
I don't
This
know.
is just me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chris.
Adam, don't you think it's time to build a mock?
Yeah,
Why
you
build
know,
a mock when
Adam
you can
promised me a mock.
Time to
No,
build
he
a self.
didn't.
Well, Adam's lazy, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, what was that nice?
don't like to do
Adam
stuff.
gave me like the most laziest line of all time the other night.
No,
That's like a
no,
model.
do not say that here.
What was that? Cut corners where you can. I can't remember the rest. Sounds pretty good.
Well, now it sounds even worse.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Cut corners when you can.
So that's the bricks and
well, I don't remember.
policy there.
I feel like I'm getting just torn apart in this stream. First, it was Xavier exposing me on Instagram, and then it's Chris, and now it's
You're
this.
blocking me, so.
Xavier's just salty.
Does Xavier block people?
If anyone should be salty, it should be me because I'm the one that he kicked.
He said he got kicked, but it said he left the group. No one removed him. He just left.
Well, if it makes it anything better, I kicked Xavier, so.
There you go. He's been kicked from like everyone's stream now.
Why is he so obnoxious? I know
He's gonna change though.
He's gonna roast you in the chat. You better watch out.
Dude, I don't even care. He's just gonna say I sound like a 12-year-old.
And then I'm gonna have to block him on another account.
Xavier can't beat up toddlers. He's 18.
Got him.
All right. I'm actually on the last bag of this set, so we're gonna be done pretty soon here.
Oh boy. These
I'm
season
building,
6.
I'm building this fantastic ion cannon, which is currently square right now, so we'll get there.
Show us the back when you're done. The back
The
is
back?
the best part.
Okay.
Yeah, the back of the ion cannon.
I am very proud of my recent rock work.
There you go.
What are you, Anders?
What do you want?
No, no.
Just kidding.
I need to remember that we're on the streams. Why talk trash in private when you can talk trash to an entire stream?
And get saved afterwards, so it's a memory.
And get viewed by potentially thousands
but
of people.
yeah. These live streams are up still though afterwards.
Yeah. That's why I deleted mine after certain things that were said.
Nobrick said in the chat, "No, I'm Anders."
There can only be one.
Well, there's two. There's Snowbricks and Anders.
Yeah, but one's an imposter.
Yeah, but there
and
can
one's
only
the real
be
one.
one.
I think real Anders should get kicked out of the Anders position and fake Anders should take over.
Replacement Anders.
Bricks and Minifigs franchise has spoken.
What the hell are you talking about?
Whoa, guys, I have a whopping 2
Hello
followers.
from 2017 Return of the Brick.
Oh, boy.
2 Flickr followers. It's
I'm
amazing.
almost joining the dark side.
There you go.
Hey, I have 3.
Wait, you have
Do I
3
follow you, Hydrate?
What?
Do I follow you on Flickr?
Who said that?
Norlego. Olav.
Oh, I do follow you.
Yeah, but do I follow you?
Oh, no, you don't.
Alright, I'll see if I can find
The
you.
most inactive Flickr page ever gets a follow.
I just put my Instagram photos on there. I feel terrible.
That's what I do too.
It's tough trying to produce stuff and having all these different accounts. Like, it's bad when the same people follow you on all the places, right? Because essentially you're going to post the same build everywhere, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do like a mock series between each place, so then it's like you have to go to the like start on Instagram, be like for the next episode, go to Flickr or something.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that to my poor Flickr followers, who are probably AFOLs that could care a bit less.
Yeah.
I'm still in 2017 Return of the Brick. LOL.
Still in 2017.
Adam, look what 5 sent to the group chat.
7.5 more hours.
Wait, hold up.
I better finish this set before the new year. We're gonna have problems.
Oh, yeah. Didn't someone else mean that? Here, wait. Hydrate, I think I sent you something. Yeah, you saw it. Okay. AVXTC Design Story is his first one is the best one, I think.
Ah, yep, that's my decal guy. He does a fantastic job.
Yeah, I know. I have like 40 of his decals too.
He's amazing. Holy
See,
smokes.
the thing I love about it is that he'll design you anything if you ask him and if you pay him.
Everyone has a cost or a price. I mean,
Yep, everybody has a price.
if everyone had a cost, it'd be. Actually, I'm not going to go there. Never mind.
That
This
needed
is a,
no.
This is a Christian building stream.
Yeah, that needed no conclusion.
I find the lack of builders building on this building stream disturbing.
I was building. I finished a set.
Testing doesn't count, bro.
I am not
No, I was doing the promotional nutcracker that they had from like months ago.
Hawkeye Lego Man is playing with his 2x4s clearly. So
Connor just said something.
1 2x6s.
Currently editing in Premiere.
Guys, Lego Lord 80.
I'll
this
build
is a building
I'm
slash
gonna be
editing
tomorrow
slash
night, so-
customizing slash whatever Bryce is doing.
Trying
Green.
photos with this camera for once.
Gun dusting.
Hey, no gun jokes yet.
He's polishing
Bryce.
his hard
Oh,
glass.
Connor is here.
Bryce, I was
So
wondering.
this is my mark so far.
Bryce, you flew with some of your guns, right, to Chicago?
Do I what?
You flew to Chicago, right, with your
Yeah,
gun?
they all broke.
Whoa, that is an amazing mock.
I know, right?
Whoa.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I was
Illegal
hoping for
technique.
something vibrant.
That's Rebel
I think
of
I did it.
material.
Yo, is that Yavin?
I got a little tunnel for the AT-AT to walk through.
Oh wow, I didn't know you could build a micro AT-AT out of 2 light bluish gray 2x4s.
Somebody called Drew a hacker. He's missing out on the coolest micro builds I've ever seen.
That is definitely Rebel of material.
Chris,
good.
come on, you gotta
I
look.
was actually sweating when I was building this because I didn't know.
It was just that intense.
Yeah, especially that right there. That was the hardest part.
Man. Making these Season 6 Wolfpack Troopers is so tedious. I swear it's killing
Adam,
me.
check my story.
Okay.
Welcome back, Exo Trooper. We've been expecting you.
Who just joined?
Exo Trooper.
Oh, Exo Trooper.
Oh, why thank you. Why am I getting so torn apart today on Instagram?
I've been watching that.
Connor's in the chat, by the way.
I'm gonna start losing followers and I have a reason to blame Xavier for something.
Felix is in the chat.
Oh, hey, Felix.
I guess this is just the place to be if you're in 2018.
Yeah, but did you see that Connor is here, Chris?
Wait,
Lego
Connor?
Lord 82 is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. Lego Lord 82 in
That is
chat.
interesting. Connor, I took your place.
What?
I'm the Lego Lord now.
I don't think that's how it works.
I personally prefer Rebel Clug over Rebel Lug.
Hawkeye, do you have an Instagram?
I do. It's the Flaming Hawk.
The Flaming Hawk?
Yeah.
You like hawks?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So glad John isn't here.
Yeah, I was debating about either making a second account for Hawkeye Lego Man or changing the name of the Flaming Hawk. But I post more than just Lego, so.
Okay.
I'll get to the request once the stream's done.
All right. I'm getting closer to being finished this.
Go extra slow.
I'm not going to lie. Building these circular sections in Lego, they did this like really weird. But it's tough. I don't know how any other way you do it. I'm sure there's other great ways, but
And the chat goes silent.
This person's account name is Supreme Leader Snoke's upper body.
Too bad it's not Kylo Ren.
So I'd rather be his upper body than his lower body.
True. Man, Felix is in the chat talking up some other weird lug. What's he doing?
What?
I feel like part of having a live stream going on is just all that self-advertising that goes on in the chat.
Yeah, make sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying
Make sure to stay tuned for Krisproductions' final Scarif video. Oh wait, this is my live stream. Stop.
Connor is firing away at Rebel Lug. Chris, have you decided how large your Jedi temple is going to be?
Yep, I have. Like, if you saw the photo I posted on Instagram, that's the final. That's the size.
I wanted to check that.
I already hear fireworks. We still have like 4 hours left to New Year's, and I'm still hearing fireworks now.
6 hours for me. Well, no. More like 5 and 15 minutes.
I swear that Chris Baca person has been watching your streams like nonstop every time.
Yeah, they probably have it up on like a separate tab.
Chris Baca, if you want to get on the stream, you should DM me somewhere and I'll send you the link.
Xavier, though.
I thought it was Xavier.
You know what, Bryce? I saw you moving and I saw you typing and I was like, I wonder what he's typing. I was like, oh, I know.
Oh yeah. Well, I was just copying you.
Yeah, I know. Wait, I didn't do a subscribe here. Wait. Go.
Oh, that's right. You did a follow.
Oh man. Probably got like 30, 40 pieces left. Here we go.
Oh boy.
The final countdown.
Make it 1 piece per hour just to tantalize the viewers.
Well, I'm obviously going to spend another hour after finishing it just to show off this awesome plate feature that this probably has.
There you go.
We might have to join Fartlug. So
Yo, who's promoting themselves in the chat? Get out of here.
Bryce, you've been exposed.
No, Bryce can do no wrong.
Yeah, no, I need to get all the monetization I can with all these gun builds. Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, my My views have been up lately, so.
Yeah, my channel just exploded a couple days ago. It's like, boy, I get 20 views an hour. It went up to 500.
I didn't upload for like 2 weeks, and then I uploaded like 3 or 4 videos, and my analytics said that my viewership was up like 4,000%.
I haven't even uploaded in a month, and it just spontaneously happened.
It's like the best thing when you see all greens.
Oh yes, good stuff.
And then when you don't upload and you see all red. Your monetization will put you a job at McDonald's. That's what I wish it would say.
Lee, when's the next building feed segment coming out?
It's supposed to be tonight.
Okay.
Is it gonna come out tonight?
Hopefully.
Good.
Supposedly.
You don't save all your building for the last night, do you?
No, actually, this week I got a pretty good start early in the
That
week.
David Hall technique.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's what I when I was doing it. Well, I mean, I didn't really have a problem because I was building. I was really motivated to build it all throughout the week, but when you get to the last day, it's always. I can see where David runs into problems because he hasn't done anything yet. That's why he talks so much. I mean, yeah.
I wanted to make a meme, like, I can't remember what it was, but it involved, like, David Hall and talking for, like, 20 minutes out of the 25-minute videos.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't understand. What's the point of having, like, that long of a video if it means that your viewer retention is going to be garbage?
You can put in more ads.
I don't know. I watched his whole videos and I'm.
Yeah, I watch them all.
I skipped through the last half.
Usually, I'm listening more than I am watching when I watch his videos.
Yeah, I know. I did that last night. When he uploaded it, I just listened to it while I was painting.
Yeah, and if I hear something interesting, I'll tab back over to it. See what's going on.
Most of the time, it's just David talking about how much he likes Yoda, though. That's my boy Yoda?
My boy Yoda?
Is that my boy Yoda?
I like it
one
when
of
he
the
talks
best
about
things
tables
ever.
for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yes, he loves them IKEA tables.
He totally shamed using these plastic tables. I can't believe it.
I know.
I kind of laugh because
It's
he's
true.
talking about how he needed the thicker tables because, they get all bent and mangled when you've got these giant mocks on them. And I mean, it's pretty true, but you could just buy new tables because they're still cheaper to buy, like, however many of these compared to the wooden ones, I would think. But maybe I'm wrong.
They're actually pretty cheap. They're like $25 each.
Really?
Or you build your own tables like a man.
Yeah, that's
Go crafting in the workshop for
DIY stuff.
That's what I animate on. I'm like, you know what? I don't really feel like paying that much for a table because, truthfully, like the sagging there does really create problems because when plates start to pop up while you're animating, that looks terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just went to Home Depot and bought a couple 2x4s and a giant sheet of not plywood. It was like not a particle board. It was some kind of plywood thing, but much sturdier. It's like the stuff they make fake countertops out of.
Okay. Yeah, I went and bought, for my Jedi Temple, I bought big melamine panels.
Melamine, that's it. Thank you.
But I didn't do it to cover up the tables. It was more because I needed more room than was actually on the tables. So I think they're like 8 feet by whatever, and then the tables, they're actually just on 6-foot tables. Yeah.
Chris, what are you gonna build after the Jedi Temple?
You know what I'm gonna build. I don't actually know what I'm gonna build though.
He knows, but you don't.
Oh wait, is it that thing that I'm trying to do?
Yeah, potentially. I don't know. I got a few ideas for what I'm gonna do next. I was thinking about doing like a 2017 wrap-up video.
I wanted to do that too, but I erased everything.
Oh, Adam.
But it's like, you know, a few minutes of 2017, so we'll see. But I would like to kind of talk about that because I do have a few ideas for what I want to do. Obviously, I buy a lot of parts for future projects, and I've got a lot of parts at this point, so...
Oh, really?
I kind of have an idea of what I want to do next. There's a few ideas at the top of my list, but I also want to leave it open just in case there's something really good from the Han Solo movie that's worth building. So,
are you gonna do a December recap?
Yeah.
Adam, did you see that? There's an 18% off sale on CAC right now.
I'm going to do a better job of, especially after I go to a convention, of actually uploading the video right away and doing all that
Damn
stuff.
it, I don't have... Oh, you... Did you seriously
Did you get
do
a
that
Christmas
to me?
haul?
Oh,
Seriously?
baby.
Oh, yeah, there is a discount. Never mind.
Discount for what?
The
Chris,
heck?
I mean, Rebel Logo,
I just blew all my money. Yeah,
I wish Tyler would update his torso designs to the movie style.
Damn it, now I have to buy stuff.
Is this
Oh, poor Adam has to go and
was?
blow all his money on CAC.
Oh my god, look at all these guys.
Man, I almost had high hopes for the new year, but now I have to blow my entire PayPal balance.
Hey guys, is this coming through audio-wise?
All right. Is this the end?
Pucks bricks?
Oh my god, you have $2,500 worth of Clone Army Customs figures.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dear God.
Hey, but technically, I've won quite a few. If you think about it, I've won a couple from giveaways and contests. I've gotten at least 8 from birthdays or Christmases, and I think 10 maybe. I don't know. And then I've bought them, a lot of them from resellers. That's why I have a couple just random. They're like super cheap.
The cool.
Really, I
I've got like 6.
$2,000.
4 of them being Delta Squad that I purchased specifically for this film I'm working on. And then one actually Tyler gave me was a freebie as kind of a partnership sponsorship deal. I feature his figure in my film. He floats me a figure.
Yeah,
So
Tyler
that works
gave me a free one at BrickCon just because I showed him my collection. That was nice. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
But
he knows you'll be back for more.
well, yeah, I bought like 10 figures from him at BrickCon, and then I bought. What else did I? Oh yeah, he said when I reach 100 to shoot him an email, but I kind of phrased it weirdly, and he hasn't responded yet. I don't know what he's gonna give me, but it's something interesting.
Wait, Adam,
And now I have to upload the collection video tomorrow.
Are you the first person to have 100?
Probably not. I've got a
Unless
feeling
it was-
some other
unless
collectors
David
out there
Hall
that
did
have
it.
more.
There's probably like some hermit that has like thousands that he just purchased.
I know I've seen people, random like collector people on Facebook in these collection groups are like, somebody posts a picture of something and then behind it in the back I saw like a big display stand of like every minifigs for you figure. I was
Yeah,
like,
I saw that too.
interesting. Okay.
It's weird that you'd collect minifigs for you.
Yeah, but I mean I've probably seen the same thing with
Chris says check your
CAC.
Snapchat.
I was the first YouTuber with 100.
That's probably true.
Or just underage child.
Chris. Connor says check your Snapchat.
Check that snappy chat.
Snappity chappity.
So, Chris, you should try to do a custom dropship if you haven't already.
What kind of dropship?
Clone.
Like the dropship and ATOT dropship?
I'd like to see one that matches the the new gunship from whatever the most recent one was from the Attack of the Clones refresh.
Okay. And carries
Penny,
like
I
the
guess.
new ATTE in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's an interesting idea.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
All right. So I finished the set now, and I got a few thoughts on it that I want to share. I'm honestly actually impressed with this. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. So I mean, I think it's like 300 Canadian, 250 US. Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, I got it on sale for like $200, and I'm pretty sure that you guys could, if you were interested, you could probably find it on sale for a decent amount off, like more than 20% off, probably like 30 or something. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here that I really didn't expect to be anything. Essentially, when I bought this, I was like, okay, you're getting a few new, really cool minifigs, and then a bunch of pieces. But once I built it, I'm really impressed with lots of stuff. The shield generator, I'm not impressed with personally. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, I'm kind of biased because I built my own shield generator for previous clone bases. That's like, you know, a way bigger version of this. But then this ion cannon is actually surprisingly like heavy duty and impressive. I mean, it probably, how do you get it to shoot here? Oh, yeah, like that. I'm never finding those again. Okay, all right. It's actually a pretty cool little thing here. I'm actually impressed. I didn't think I'd be. The Tauntaun thing's kind of okay, but the point is, like, if you get this is actually really cool for everything that it comes with. The gate, this is the best Hoth gate we have yet. This control room.
If you just put that gate in like if you just put that front part of the gate in like a Battlefront 2 Hoth mock, like the entrance, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, like, and it's pretty impressive. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed. You got the opening door.
It's a good prop for brick filming.
Definitely.
Yeah, there you go.
It's awesome. I mean, when I kind of looked at this set, I was like, all right. And I mean, still, I'm gonna probably part this whole front section because I just can't imagine using it. But I might actually keep some of this stuff together, especially like this front gate, and maybe potentially the ion cannon. It's actually
Keep the cannon.
It's pretty cool. I'm surprised. And of course, the minifigs are awesome as always. You get incredibly cool, like the orange astromech, and the K3PO is awesome. And all the rebels are great. The pilots are really cool too. So, anyways, that's just kind of my thoughts. And yeah, so I'll be doing some more streams again tomorrow. I still got a few sets left, just 3. And otherwise, after that, I might continue on. This has been pretty fun. A lot of you guys showing up for all of it and watching all this. I thank you so much.
Yeah,
and,
thanks for watching.
yeah, I might continue doing them here for at least the next week, and we'll just see. Because after that, I might just do some sorting streams and we'll just hang out. But yeah, so thanks everybody for being on, and thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you can get a few other guests in next time if they weren't able to get on this time. And thanks to everyone watching and everyone that's here. So you guys just want to say a few final words, go ahead.
Subscribe.
Remember to like, subscribe, and comment.
And everyone at the same time.
Subscribe.
All of that was incomprehensible.
What I call AIDS.
All right, well,
that's about
thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to everyone, and yeah, we'll see you next year.